to drink on my shirt.
You're just a spiller, huh? So you're a spiller, you're not a swallower, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Kelly, I know you're comfortable. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Hand me that the tablet right there. Speaking of tablet, you haven't seen your tablet lately. What happened? Used to be the electronic queen. You come up here with the
at home charging actually.
That's what you watch porn on, huh?
No, I watch porn on my cell phone.
Okay.
Why not the family? It's the biggest.
But you got a bunch of bat phones.
Because I can actually.
Do you watch porn on your active phone?
Yeah.
No. Don't ever,
damn right.
Don't ever just wave it at like, yeah,
that's the go-to.
Look at this phone right here.
The
because
go-to.
It's easier for me because on my internet on here, I can go to like the separate internet and I can go dark, so it doesn't record anything.
No, she likes like light skin is her thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, that's not.
No. Let's get it clear.
Stop lying to these people.
I'm the light skin's thing. Light skin is not my thing.
Remember she said it used to be who liked her.
It's who likes me.
Right.
They like me.
So
how many of y'all out there like Miss Kelly Q?
But I'm trying to tell you, they gonna understand sooner or later.
Hell, my 8th grade boyfriend was half black, half Italian with green eyes. He approached me. I didn't approach him.
That's where it all started.
That's where it all started.
It all started with the half black, half Italian young lady.
With the green eyes.
With the green eyes.
Lord knows, I saw him years later.
Swept you off your feet. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, you've reached 911. I'm sorry that there's no one here to answer your emergency call.
I hate Donald Trump.
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
Oh my God!
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August,
Entanglement.
with August, with August, with August. Entanglement with August.
Yo, the video is even
with
funny.
August.
It's the worst.
With August. August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement
With August. With who?
Entanglement.
Yo, man.
That is the word of the week.
I'm gonna stop joking though, but
For the next 2 weeks.
without further ado,
What's poppin'?
we here. But the only problem that always happens with my without further ado is trash. I don't know.
I mean, you wind up.
No, my wind, because you know why?
Bro?
Because my dumb
How you
ass,
know it all you can't get right?
my damn laptop don't respect. It don't respect
your
me.
gangster.
Can't get right.
Yeah.
They can't. Or the laptop can't get
The
right.
laptop does not respect me, and that's the
I'm a baby
problem.
pappy. Can't get
Fuck them
right.
shit. I'm actually saying dumb shit for the first time.
You say I'm a baby pappy or I'm a pappy baby?
I'm a baby pappy.
I'm a baby pappy.
I'm a baby pappy.
You said can't get right.
Jesus. Now, without further ado, goddammit.
Let's get it. Okay.
And it's still. Oh my gosh. Fuck y'all. Shut your face.
Yo!
Oh my God. Summertime.
Summertime.
I can't.
It's gonna be one of those.
It's like the dream.
Entanglement. A little entanglement. Entanglement.
With August.
Entanglement.
With August.
Entanglement.
With August.
Entanglement.
With August.
If it ain't broke, then don't try to
Don't
fix it.
try to fix it. Really?
Some motherfucking vibe.
It's summertime. It's definitely.
It's hot.
It's definitely
It's a
summertime.
I'm saying it's getting hot in here.
Some us. What up, Will?
Philly represent.
It happens, baby. It happens.
Come on.
It's
my mic. Did I get my wings clipped?
He didn't know what it was. Yeah, I see. That's what she doing. Is Jada dressing less on your Nissan sitting on Lorenzo's? We be out in the park.
Plateau.
Everybody went.
Aphrodisiac for the summertime. Oh,
We should go to the park for our
summertime.
birthday, Ruffy. Have a little mini barbecue.
Summertime.
Trying to figure this thing out.
Hold up. I'm gonna be, fuck it, let it run. Been on the court yet.
Yeah, I got a little sneak splitter. Just bought me a new pair of hair. Boys, dad.
Right. It's 88. Just for old time's sake. Starting at 4, it's starting at 4. Been the first person you kiss. Nostalgia. Play a double dutch. Spinning a tune ass. That's your family reunion.
Y'all sit down. They wet some.
So everybody sees you.
Someone mad.
How dare you? How dare you disrespect a man that wrote Summertime?
It was an entanglement.
Welcome.
What, August?
Welcome.
Let's go.
Welcome.
What's going on?
Welcome
Oh,
to what?
back
Oh,
to episode
39.
39.
39.
39.
39.
We got one more until we middle age on these motherfuckers.
Hey, I got 13 days.
Of the Mr. Know-It-All
13
podcast.
days.
Yes.
It's the Mr. Know-It-All
Yes,
podcast.
that's y'all.
It is the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All.
That's right. Talk to him.
AKA Michael Voorhees.
What else?
BKA Keith Saunders.
What
And
else?
AKA Haiku if you want to be rapper about it.
Spit hot fire.
Dylan.
And to my right,
Yes, sir.
as always,
Shine the light on.
is the motherfucker Sizzle. What's your name?
I can't even turn my motherfucking head around right now. I gotta get the headphones on. But it's your boy, Rough Rider, a.k.a. Ruffy Hendrix.
Right.
The General. And point blank period, a.k.a. I am Ruffy Hendrix.
Uh-huh.
The motherfucker's out.
Okay. I left.
Yes, so
Young lady.
Howdy.
What's your name?
KQ.
Uh-huh.
For most people.
Uh-huh.
Kelly Q.
Right.
For those that know me.
Okay. Understood.
And for everybody. The deep.
When up?
At all times.
At all
Drops
times.
the motherfucking mic.
At all
Nope, because he spent too much money on you to drop the mic.
No entanglement.
But no entanglements here.
Oh boy, I see
That is
y'all.
going to be the word of the episode.
The
That's
word
the
of the
rest of the
episode.
summer.
That might be the name of the fucking episode.
Entanglement.
I got a picture for you for that.
And we are here. Let me give a shout out to the Spotify listeners, the Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners,
Google.
Stitcher listeners, the Anchor listeners,
Home team.
and the YouTube viewers.
We see you.
See y'all too.
No, you see us. My bad.
We see y'all. You see us most of the time, but we know
We
you're
see
there.
your likes.
We see your likes.
All you gotta do is wave back, leave a comment. You know what I mean? Especially please on all these platforms. I would love for you to rate, review, and subscribe on everything. Tell us how much you love us. We see you out there. We see what's going on. Get with us though. IG, Mr. _ Know-It-All _pod. Facebook fan page at Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. Also, Gmail, send us all your fuckery, duckery, schmuckery, and luckery over to Mr. Know-It-All Pod at gmail.com. Dickhead. What's happening? What the fuck is happening?
Popping.
You know what's happening.
No, I know.
There's a lot of shit that's happening, man. Listen.
What ain't happening?
What ain't happening is the COVID rates ain't going the fuck down. I know that shit.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that shit in a minute. You know what I'm saying? When we get over to our motherfucking
holidays and birthdays and shit.
Because that's a national holiday.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's an international holiday.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
13 days.
You dig?
These two is.
Still got
I just go continuously talk about this shit all the time. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Now I understand. I respect it.
Till the day and after.
I respect it because if I had it back, if I could get my birthday back, I would do it. I would do it. I'd rewind time. If I could. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not. Just down my head. If I get left time and if I do, that's my shit. Don't do that, nigga. Do not try to get out my fucking head. Pause. Don't do that, though, dog. Don't do this. Try to be like me on the low. Don't get that fuck out of here.
Listen. Great minds.
Think alike.
Great minds. Exactly.
There you go. All right, so we always start off the show with the useless fact. The useless fact is very, very, very simple today.
Oh, Lord. Oh, shit.
When you find yourself in a situation that seems like it could be of the cuckolding nature, basically if you a cougar and you fucking a young boy and your husband know about it and he gave the well wishes that make it happen, the new word is entanglement. Welcome here though.
Will ain't get it well. I mean, they broke up. Will gave the okay, and him and his family was, trying to help with his mental issues and his life and all that stuff. He didn't say, yeah, go ahead and start fucking up. He didn't say that shit. So we gonna stop there, but
he probably said he didn't mind.
He didn't even say that.
You know what?
She said he didn't say that. She said no one can give the permission to be with me outside of me.
Nobody got claim on his box except me.
Right.
You got a box?
No, I was talking about she said. Don't do that. She said. Don't. All right. From now on, I'm gonna have to put the quotes. This is coming from Jada. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we gotta prepare.
I gotta understand.
I gotta help make sure you're on your toes. So this don't fuck around 4 years.
Let me ask you a question. So something happened, right? Something happened and whatnot. I'm not. You know what I mean? I don't keep up with the Joneses too much and whatnot. I'm
trying to keep up with yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Because I got shit I got to do. But the problem that was happening was that people a lot, like a few years back, August Alsina pulled the elephant trunk out on motherfuckers, and everybody is basically. I think that's the backlash that Will is getting. Like nigga. This nigga was probably, this nigga was ramming your wife through the fucking wall, and he gave her back. I don't want to do that though. I don't want to be that guy.
He didn't give her back.
She went back.
He didn't give her back. What it boiled down to, and if that's what if you read down the lines,
right.
She decided to try to work with home, back with home,
right.
And so he cut off communication. Are you going back to that nigga after, him saying, fuck you, I've been done with you?
Oh, yeah. He felt the way.
Well, fuck you, too. But then, he didn't really mean that. That wasn't in his heart.
No,
it never is. It never is. It never is. And we'll talk about this later when we get to the main subject of the show. It never is.
But you know what it is, though?
His pride got in the way. And his pride cut off communication with Jada.
Oh, we gonna talk a lot about pride today.
He didn't cut off communication because he wanted to be done with her. His pride cut off communication because she told him, look, what you think it is, it ain't that. And when you look at this shit, we Philly peeps all day. Who the fuck leaving Will Smith?
Well, ain't nobody. And now that's the whole point. She not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're forgetting that
no matter what
he had pretty much broke up with her.
Yeah.
Before. So he had broke up with her for this to actually happen. And so August, My nigga, you was a rebound dick.
No, but no matter how
you was a rebound dick,
no matter how big you are, no matter how much of the man you are, no matter how much of that dude, 25 million a movie, your old lady can still have you in the other room while she's getting pounded out, sitting there eating popcorn, thinking to yourself, like, come on, man. There's no way in hell. Even if you get permission.
I don't say it was having in the same house. I don't say that.
You know what?
He's been in the house.
Yeah.
I got video proof.
He's been in the house, of course, because he said, my family.
Season 1, episode 10. Just watched it a couple of days ago again. Because that's when I found out I never heard of August Alsina.
She brought her boyfriend to the red table talk.
With her sister-in-law and her mother.
When you she brought her side piece
to talk about his issues.
To talk about his issues. She gave therapy to the side nigga.
What year was that again?
On
2018.
She gave therapy to the side nigga, dog.
Hold up.
She talked about her sexual issues, her sexual addiction.
Oh, she said something about her sexual addiction?
Please,
all right. Speaking of sexual addiction,
she put it all out there then.
Before we keep going, bro.
She put it out there then without putting it out there then.
I'm not even cutting you off.
This week.
I want to do something before I'm going to cut you off.
Watch her sister-in-law, please.
Oh my God. Before we do something, speaking of sexual addictions or people that want to be addicted to sex.
Yes.
And I'm addicted to masturbate. What the fuck you mean? Are you talking about me right now?
No. I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Mr. Know-It-All podcast first official sponsor.
Oh, yay!
Guess what, y'all?
What?
Get them chews.
Our current events. Oh shit! Our current events are sponsored now.
Yes. By
Bluechew.
Chew it up.
Have you ever heard of Bluechew? I think we mentioned it before. We wasn't official. We are official now.
Thank you, Bluechew.
Thank you, Bluechew.
Thank you,
Love you, Bluechew. But check this out, right? Bluechew offers. No, what the hell? Bluechew offers you the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
Okay.
At a fraction of the price, but it's in chewable form. So imagine that. You can just, hey, look, when it's time to get busy, you know what I'm saying? You can chew.
Chew like a Mike Knight?
Chew, you get hard shit, and you get hard pill up and whatnot, and bow, swallow shit, and it works quick.
I'm going to show you how to do it.
You ain't got to wait for it to digest and none of that shit.
One of these Starbucks minis real quick. I'm going to show you this how you, know what I mean? You grab one of them Jones, you know what I mean? Y'all watching YouTube, just...
Pop it in.
There you go. But look.
Go get some pussy!
Wait a minute, you pop it in, it pops up.
It pops up. But listen, check this out though. The thing about it is that it's prescribed online, so you can do everything online, and it's shipped to your door real discreetly. So it ain't like a pussy on the package, or like if you having a problem getting hard, it don't say Bluechew on the package, it don't say nothing and whatnot. It's very discreet.
It's to you.
You know what I'm saying? It's to you. Nice little, you know what I mean, undercover box. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody got
but you know what I mean by that.
Undercover box.
And the thing about it is that you can cancel anytime. There's no gimmicks, and you're not locked into anything. So this could be your new way. If you have a prescription already going, you know what I'm saying? All you got to do, you can move right over to Bluechew. It's the same active ingredients that you already got. So all my old heads, if you burnt your stem out or whatever you did so far, you know what I mean, make it happen. But
you've been juicing a little too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he don't get up.
Look,
go ahead to Bluechew, my man.
For those that ain't having issues, I'm talking. I heard you moving like 5-6 hour
clips.
5-6 hour clips. Like
you in the heavyweight fight, huh?
Yeah, you control the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So you about to get your August on.
Yeah.
Running through the, you know what I'm saying?
No, because that get me in the entanglement.
But check this out though. So in order for y'all to get this offer, you got to go to KnowItAll.com/knowitall, one word, / So that's KnowItAll.com/knowitall / Or if you're too lazy to do all that shit, go to Bluechew.com and put in the promo code KnowItAll.
That's
and
right.
you're going to get your, you know what I'm saying?
You're going to get that Mr. Know-It-All discount.
Get all that good discount and whatnot. Get yourself ready, geared up. You know what I'm saying? The old lady will thank you. Trust me.
That's right.
She'll thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bluechew. We love you. Yay. Alright, so check this out. we are moving on now to. Look, I got my little yellow tablet. It wasn't my little legal pad. It wasn't. We getting professional up here now. Current events. We was already talking about it. In case you under a rock or whatnot, Jada sat down with herself. Now she actually sat down with her husband. Who
I admire him too.
This nigga looked like he was about to kill her at certain points.
Yeah.
She said I was involved in an entanglement.
Entanglement?
Let me tell you something, man. There's only but so many ways that your wife can sit in front of you and tell you that she was taking some other dick. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
But when you try to move around it by telling me that you was entangled with a nigga,
and especially for some time period.
Oh my God, it was for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't get me wrong, we know Will was listen. Okay, I'm speculating, quote unquote, Will had his side action. One of them supposedly, allegedly, was Margot Robbie from that played Harley Quinn. Allegedly, they actually roasted her ass on there. Now I'm pretty sure that if it was a thing, Will probably got in the mix with her. But
movies.
Yeah, 2 movies. I mean, honestly, that really helped launch her and put her in a bigger spot. I mean, she had already did. What's that one movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? She played the wife in Wolf of Wall Street. That's my fucking movie. I love that movie. That movie's hilarious. But react, man. I don't fucking know. What the fuck? Tell me something. Am I seeing crazy?
The face that he made.
Yeah.
The face that he made. Sitting at that table. Okay?
Right.
Born and raised in Philly.
Yes.
I'm born and raised in Philly. I will say I know me a Philly man.
Okay. Was that the West Philly stare? Was that the...
That was just Philly. That's Philly like...
Come on, take your motherfucking head off.
Like, all I could say was, do you know what I have had to go through to become... I told you, if you do something, fine. Do you. Find your happiness.
Right.
Just don't be messy. This is all I'm seeing.
Yeah.
This is all I'm seeing.
Messy.
I think he's more upset because his name is out in them streets because of some mess.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
I mean, he's hurt. It's not that he's not hurt about it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not that he's not hurt, because he's hurt. We as men, listen, that's a hard fucking pill to swallow, period. I don't give a fuck who you is, unless you just don't care about her. In which, you still ain't gonna be with somebody who you just don't care about.
Right.
What about everybody that's actually talking about the fact that this is something that they worked out between them a long time ago? Do you think that because it was on the low and in the word of the day is discreet, that nobody was in their business like that before, do you think that because everybody knows now, it brings it to a different level with them?
Definitely.
Why?
Because, like I said, who knows how much side shit he's probably done?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
that's my lard.
That's my lard. Okay. Who knows how much side shit he's done?
So does that give her a reason to?
No.
Well, okay, all right, go ahead.
Like, everyone has speculated. Because we're not in a relationship we don't know. So let's preface that.
Absolutely.
But everyone has speculated that they were in an open marriage. You do you, you do you, I do me.
Man,
whatever.
fuck that speculation. They said that shit out loud. They said that on a Red Table Talk. They said, "Look, Joker, she said Joker like 15 times. If I'm on one side of the house with a Joker, you on another side of the Joker, we in this Joker together." So therefore, they basically saying we gonna be together regardless. So if you tell
but before this happened, she said he was done with her. He was done with her.
Right.
You know, so
how many people have done with me?
Well, you know, listen.
And I could call him right now.
No, don't. See, this is what I'm saying.
See, here's the difference, right?
That's her husband. I ain't done with you till I'm done with you.
Yep. She got a point, bro. She got a point.
Well, I can argue that because I had somebody who I was with 9 years who everybody in the world figured I would never be done with. I will always deal with. I will always stay with.
Right.
And ultimately, I've been done with that bitch since 2008. I went to jail.
Right, but you're done.
You done.
And you wasn't done until you was done.
No. It was time with her with that situation, and I know that situation was nothing similar to mine.
Right.
With my situation, every time I went to go leave, this motherfucking woman called the cops on me, and I get locked the fuck up.
Well, that was a whole different ballpark.
Hey yo, what the fuck? So, you know, it was a different situation, but still, you know, you have to, as a man who's experienced being in a relationship that he felt that he's been in too long, on a couple different occasions, you know, you can be done and you just sitting there functioning.
Ooh. Hold up, say that again.
You can be done, but you just sitting there functioning.
Going through the paces.
You going through the motherfucking moves. You ain't really doing shit. Your body is just, this is what has to be done, this is what has to be done.
Are they still fucking? Jada and Will?
I think they're back.
They back fucking?
I believe it.
Was she fucking him at all while she was fucking August?
I don't think so. I think that's what I'm saying. I believe it. I believe they were.
Because their fucking houses. He probably was on one side.
Right.
She was on another side.
Somebody said.
But at the end of the day, what did they say at the end of that little 13-minute clip red table talk they did?
Said, I'm gonna get you back.
But the funny thing is, she was like, well, then you. And it slips by so fast.
Yeah, she said
you already got me back.
She was like, it ain't even about getting nobody back. He said, no, to me it is. I'm gonna get you back. You know what I'm saying?
And he still is.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted.
He's thinking in his mind. He's like, I'm gonna fuck your mom. That's what he's thinking.
But, you know,
right on the red table.
Shit, he's probably done.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck your mom right on the red table. You fucking around with him. You think it's a game.
You see the abs?
His mother-in-law, bad than the motherfucker, whatnot. Right on the red table.
No lesbo. Damn.
That's
I gotta give it to her.
That's all lesbo. But I see what you saying. I see what you saying.
No, I'm looking at, like, she posted a picture. I follow her because she's mad cool. Right. She posted a picture with her fucking abs, and I'm like,
yeah, she got.
How do I do that? She naturally skinny anyway, but I mean, her
diet and her workout regimen.
She probably don't drink cherry, food like that.
Listen,
Here eating gummy worms. That's probably not her food.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking have chewy stuff and nuts. Chewy worms and nuts.
Oh man, shit, I know
it's wormy and nutty over there.
I got roasted and salted.
I know that she got salty nuts and gummy bears and gummy worms in her fucking bag and said it's trail mix. Nigga, what trail is that?
Trail to my house.
Like the wormy. Listen, you know what? That is some. You know what? That is probably an effort. Ooh.
So ooh.
I couldn't. Next subject.
But what you about to say? Aphrodisiac? It's ridiculous. But no, here's the so my thing is
soaking in some alcohol.
I'm just trying to understand. And whatnot because the feeling, like the faces, you catch the stills in the face and whatnot. Just like the nigga said. Let me tell you something. There's no way in the world that you can not be salty. There's always there's a dash of saltiness.
There's a lot.
I think the face that I've been seeing, he looks disgusted. Like we said, he looked like he was ready to jump across that table.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, I feel that's the most gangster shit I've ever.
But you see his face at the table, and you can see the pain in his face. You can see his eyes red as shit, and she at the table, fucking joking and laughing.
Yes, an entanglement. Entanglement.
And he kept trying to get her to say it.
He was like,
bitch, you got me out here like this.
Yeah, he's like, all right, Jada, what the fuck did you do? Basically, that's what he wanted to say. Like, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? All right, here's another question before we move on. Did she lead this young boy on?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
All right, hold on. I got two different sides of the spectrum or whatnot. Then I'll intervene.
I don't think so.
Why? Why do you think that?
I believe personally, and there's no way you can make me believe otherwise. He already had what what guy? He's younger than us.
Right.
Our age range. What guy do you know did not have a crush on Jada Pinkett?
Come on, man, it's Jada.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, that's Jada.
I mean, right off the rip. So come on.
Jada is definitely top 4, top 5 of the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Light skin will torch your head off squad. That you already know that. That's the one.
You put that into play with the fact of, again, as he said, she's a therapist. Her thing is about healing people. No.
Fucking therapist, bro.
Pussy therapist?
Yeah, let me tell you something, man. The moment you get, exactly. The moment that she decided to put she put the notepad down and threw her fucking legs back. What the fuck? Yo, she fucked herself up. I mean, she wasn't giving that nigga no therapy. It was no therapy involved, bro. It was she said that she was there cause she was friends with Jaden, and she was there like a motherly figure until she wasn't a motherly figure. I was just trying to help him. Let me tell you something.
So how is she not a milf? She's a milf to him.
Yo.
She was a milf to him.
Let me tell you something.
Correct?
Let me tell you something. In this lifetime, I don't know no nigga that ever got some pussy from somebody that was trying to help him.
I do. Don't look at me like that.
The fuck
looking at you like that.
No, I'm like, that was trying, that said, that, well, I originally was trying to help him, you know what I'm saying, but I just so happened to pull my panties down and you know what I'm saying, put my ass in his face.
I honestly don't think it was. I'm gonna be blatant. I believe she was very wrong because of what she was going through in her relationship. I don't believe it was sexually intimate. I really don't. And I believe Will feels the same fucking way. That they actually, as a family, was trying to help him deal with his life problems and the shit that he really had going on. It wasn't about that. So, it was but they both. Listen, I fucked some people who I shouldn't have fucked because both of us was going through
everybody fucked people you shouldn't have fucked.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. The joint that Meek calls catnip.
Huh?
The joint who Meek calls catnip.
Yo, dog.
You remember that name? Yeah, you remember that name. I'm
not naming names.
That's a nickname. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not giving running. All right, but with her.
What?
It was a situation where a club brother put me on her like, yo, keep an eye on her. She's a little off her rocker, you know what I mean? But
she's a little.
It was somebody. It was like, but get her home, have your fun, whatever, roll out. Real crazy stuff. Well, I really not realized, and it's crazy because I was going through a lot of things at the time.
Right.
Why'd you fuck her?
Why'd you fuck her?
Because it was there.
It was a comfort. It was a comfort. It was a comfort. No, it was a comfort.
What was the comfort?
It was she was a comfort.
That ass was the comfort.
Her honestly, I mean that was too. I ain't gonna that was too. I ain't gonna act like listen. That
goes back to another
I enjoyed that, but it wasn't about it. It wasn't really about that.
Okay.
She was going through some shit, and she was going to kill herself. Honestly, she was. She was ready. No, I didn't. No. No. I sat with her all night. I sat with her that first night. I got her home. Like,
when did it get sexual?
Like the third or fourth time I seen her.
Okay, she was still on the same vibe, but this time she was.
I started checking on her. You know what I mean? And
let me ask you a question.
I was drunk. She was drunk.
After the second time, did you feel as if that it could have got sexual?
I was sexually attracted to her from off the rip.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I was sexually attracted to her.
You could be sexually attracted.
Yeah, you're right.
She had a consent.
I honestly. I was sexually attracted to her, but I was like, I picked up on the crazy, but here's the fucked up shit. My crazy ass, I attract the fucking crazies even more. And once we both crazy, it's like, shit, we doing the crazy hucklebuck. Fuck you mean? That's why I try to stay from crazy.
So you think, let me ask you this all. So
I don't really think it was sexually, I don't think it was, yes, he had a crush on her. Yes. There's no way of not saying he didn't. He had a childhood, grow up crush on her.
How many times did you hit it?
More than numerous.
Huh?
Numerous. That was a back and forth.
No, don't make up a word. He said
entanglement. It was entanglement. It was entanglement. It was entanglement.
Enormous and numerous together. He said numerous. And I'm like, no, nigga, like, so, alright. So, it was an entanglement.
It was entanglement. Because it stretched out a couple years. It was entanglement.
God. Listen, at the end of the day, first and foremost, I think, so.
It's been over and done for a couple years.
So you agree with me then, Kelly? You think that she took advantage of him?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because she knew already that he, from what I'm hearing about past interviews that he's done, he's always talking about stuff that he's been through and how hard his life is. He's been on Red Table Talk talking about his different addictions.
Right.
And different problems.
Right.
So you already know he has problems. Sex with the wrong person becomes a problem. And that's how you get into situations to where like what's the name said, what Halle Berry when she fucked dude in Monsters Ball. Make me feel good. It's not because it's any emotional situation there. She just want to feel something outside of the pain that she's feeling. Human beings
is nasty. This is the reason why. You know, mental health issues, I think, are one of the reasons why a lot of when you see a bad chick with an ugly nigga. That nigga swooped in there like Batman and shit. It was like, and was the ugly Dark Knight was like, if he doesn't want to treat you right, I'll lick your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you need me to do, I'll do.
Yeah, right, exactly. I just want to feel good, Batman. Like, no problem. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're right. I agree with that, but I think that Jada was fucking.
Wrong.
She was Batgirl. Yeah. She swooped in and was like, hey.
So y'all think she intentionally reached out to him to get a
No, I don't think she intentionally reached out to him.
No.
But she could have intentionally prevented this shit from happening.
Alright, we gonna move on.
So you're saying she should have took the more mature route and not gave him no pussy?
Yeah. But I'm gonna move on, but I'm gonna give you a little synopsis how this shit happened.
His whole mental wrapped up into her pussy.
Right.
She was going there to fucking feel good.
But we're also talking about a woman who's vulnerable, who's going through a major breakup with her husband, who's been her life partner. Man, so she. And I'm not the one that always take that.
I hate that fucking narrative. I hate that narrative.
It's called a fucking therapy.
Yup, I hate that narrative. I'm gonna give y'all.
Go to therapy.
I'm gonna give y'all a synopsis.
I'm my damn therapist.
Listen, I'm gonna give y'all a synopsis of how this shit happened.
I stopped looking for it.
I'm gonna give y'all a synopsis of how this shit happened. All right. This all started when he was hanging around the family, went on a few vacations and whatnot. He's an up-and-coming singer. Jaden is an up-and-coming rapper. He's trying to get, they working in the studio or whatnot. And there's a couple times where August understood the dynamic of what was going on with one and Jada. There's a couple times, there has to be flirty action that goes along with it. So he probably went to the bathroom and said, Miss Smith, where the bathroom at? I was down the hallway, August. Oh, okay. And he probably brushed past her a couple times or whatnot. Or he probably did something funny like, playing around and whatnot, smack the ass and whatnot. You play too much, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't ready for all this. And then what happened was that built and built and built. And that tension built, and sooner or later she started to understand what he was going through as they knew each other. And one of them nights where they chilling and ain't nobody home, you know what I'm saying? And she should have stepped back, but that was it. She knew. Come on, she's Jada Pinkett.
She should have went to the gym and started working
he was going for. She knew Jada walked out. Let me tell you what happened. They was chilling. They was watching Netflix. Nobody was there. Jada came the fuck back out there with a motherfucking negligee on. Period. No drawers, negligee.
She had t-shirt and booty shorts.
To something. She had something. Hold on. Somebody put a meme on Facebook and said, I don't even understand how this nigga get his heart broken by a chick that don't even jump to get in her jeans.
I saw that. Jump to get your jeans and you understand my pain.
I'm sitting there like, yo, it's funny as hell. But man, anyway, but more will be revealed. Well, I said that last week. More will be revealed. Even more will be revealed.
Didn't I say we wasn't going to hear from Will until he was ready to say something? I was like, there will be no anyone is not going to put nothing. No one's going to put anything out for Will. Will is going to control this narrative.
Will definitely control this side of the narrative, even though he was looking like Ike Turner the whole time in the joint. Like, when this camera go off, I'm gonna kick you in the back of your fucking neck
all day.
I'm gonna knock your ass in the.
Let's talk about. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this.
We're done with them.
Deshaun Jackson.
What did he say? Deshaun
Jackson said some things that were. He didn't say anything. What he did was he posted something. He reposted something that was supposedly said by Hitler, which actually wasn't said by Hitler, but they attributed to him. And what it is that we are now engulfed in a situation where sensitivity training is trying to be taught on both sides between Jews and blacks. You know what I mean? Black lives matter. Now it's like Jewish lives matter, and it's racism versus anti-Semitism. Here's what I say about this. Today we were supposed to have somebody scheduled. I'll probably do that separate, because honestly, one thing that I don't like to do is I don't like to have one focus on one side about somebody the way that a certain group of people feel. Right. So if I wanted to do that, I'll do that separate, so I won't involve my constituents, my co-hosts, and anything like that.
Why not?
No, yeah, I know, but sometimes it can be the shits, because when people don't agree, people don't agree. Or if you do agree, then it can just seem like, oh, okay, all of y'all rock with what this person is saying. Right. So I think that it's best that it didn't happen. God has a way of putting whatever God you believe in, has a way of putting things in the right path to say, you know what, nah, we're not going to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Our trajectory is looking too nice. We're moving too swiftly. We're looking too good for it to be a situation where we get caught. We find a hill to die on already. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
So you saying I gotta be politically correct today?
You said, yeah, but still, no. You definitely gonna be politically correct about what we're talking about right now. Because here's the reason why I say that is because
that was my caption.
I felt the way. I felt the way because I felt like this was a deflect from the Black Lives Matter movement in itself. I felt like Deshaun doesn't have the ability to articulate exactly what he meant by the post. So therefore, what happened is they made him become the scapegoat and the fall man for the entire situation. There's a Jewish owner, and the Eagles have a Jewish owner, Jeffrey Lurie. You've met him before, right? Yep. Yeah. They also have a Jewish general manager, Howie Roseman. So I'm pretty sure you met him before. Yep. One thing that a lot of times happens is that black people, we do have this thing sometimes in us in which that we've kind of been taught, and we might have to unlearn a lot of this shit, but we understand that the most powerful people in the hierarchies of this country are Jewish. And I mean but listen, I'm not saying anything that ain't true, but I'm not looking at it as a discriminatory thing to them.
They already were before they actually they didn't get quote-unquote reparations since 1947.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of stories that there's a lot of things that go behind that. Mm-hmm. But the problem was, and I had to argue with my wife about this, when you attribute a situation to Adolf Hitler, automatically people don't give a fuck what it said. Now the issue is that what happened in the midst of that was he was attributing that the black man is the original Jew. Now this is something that the Israelites believe. You know what I'm saying? But there's also facts in history that kind of prove this because of just the location of Israel itself. Yep. Y'all gonna stop trying to fool me to make me believe that people without melanin in their skin lived in Israel.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Israel's in the Middle East. I don't know many people that don't have melanin in their skin that don't come from the Northeast. Same way you make a white Jesus. So don't get me wrong. I'm not. But this is what my thing. I'm not trying to draw a line because there's so much history, so many things that we don't know, so many things that you know what I mean. I still need to learn. As Mr. Know-It-All, I still want to learn about that situation. But what I don't want to do is make it now to where is that this is all about anti-Semitism when that's not even a hate. That's not even a situation that Deshaun Jackson was trying to display. He wasn't trying to say that.
He was trying to let them know.
Right.
And it's crazy when you really do your research on the subject.
Right.
The idea that Hitler came up with for trying to get rid of Jews, he got from America with their ideas of trying to do what they've been continuously been trying to do since they came
And
here.
actually,
get rid of blacks.
I actually had to explain to my son that Hitler's idea, even though Hitler was one with somewhat melanin in the skin, Hitler was dark hair, brown eyes. The people that he wanted to uplift all the blonde hair, blue eyed people because
It always baffled me.
I think he sucked the dick of somebody like that when he was a kid and just got hypnotized or something.
No, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. What happens is that because he felt as if the people that were darker and had more melanin in their skin were actually the superior human. Now this is just my thought. You can just attribute it to me the way I feel about it. He felt like people that were darker, brown hair, brown eyes, brown skin, you know what I mean, that they were actually stronger people. You know what I mean? Because of what he was taught about, you know what I mean, or because of what he had, you know what I mean, because of what the Israelites believed. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why when Jesse Owens and them smoked his ass, you know what I mean, and they ain't win shit at the Olympics. He up there looking and he attributed this. Oh yeah, they got extra bones in their feet, or he wanted to slander the black person instead of just giving it up. Like, nah, nigga, we just better athletes.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So you had to do this, son.
But see, so my thing is that I got your back, Deshaun. Don't. Here's a smart thing. Do your research and learn how to articulate the situation, and don't ever attribute hate law. Don't quote Hitler. Don't quote Hitler.
No,
just don't.
His era,
Right.
his real era.
Yeah.
He didn't put any caption or anything. He didn't put no kind of caption or anything. He didn't write anything. He just posted
something. But at the top of it said Hitler said.
But that was from you. That was from whoever else had did that.
No, right.
You're not.
But
so
if you want to
you're not.
repost what somebody
exactly
posts,
give it.
Regardless of how good it sounds.
Intro it.
Right, but regardless.
Intro it from your perspective.
Create a discussion.
But that's
Control
the reason
the narrative
why,
of your post.
That's the reason why it's good to be able to articulate it. If it was Malcolm Jenkins that did it,
it'd have been a whole
different discussion, because you're talking about, and I can't fault somebody who on that level is not as articulate. Everybody doesn't have that type of gift to gab, which is understandable. But you really don't die on this hill unless you can fight on this hill. You got to be able to fight on this hill if you're willing to die on this hill. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point. That's the problem.
And if
you
you're
know what I'm
putting
saying?
something out there for discussion,
right,
be able to discuss it.
And just be able to discuss it. That's what it is.
Lead the discussion off the rip.
Right.
Lead the discussion.
But see, that's the problem. And that's the problem that we run into, especially with this generation and whatnot. This generation want all the smoke. No, this generation want all the fire, but ain't got none of the smoke. You know what I'm saying? They just really are in their own fucking weird little bag. And it's like, nigga, no, y'all have to understand. You gotta understand that you have to be able to talk. And if you can't talk, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
Slightly. Like when Allen Iverson first came out.
Right.
4 braids and everything. I think I was going to college.
Okay.
He first came out of the He had the little baby pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about when he got by the time he was long enough to get the braids,
When he came out, I was on my way to college. He was one of my inspirations to go into public relations, even though that's not the route I ended up in. I wanted to go into public relations just because the way he represented himself, because he didn't finish college.
Right.
So you don't have some of that information.
Yes.
So to have someone on your team to help you control the narrative that you put out.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem with some of these young athletes that are not finishing.
Yeah.
You know, at least when you may want to do, you know, have a degree in psychology, a degree in this and that.
Right.
All of them, every athlete should at least take some kind of speech communications class.
I agree.
So that when they go out,
I agree. Yeah.
They can speak.
No, absolutely. And it's not
because there's a difference between me talking with my homies.
Yes.
And me being able to sit down and do what Shaq does, to do what Charles Barkley does.
Yeah, but you know what though? As goofy as Shaq sound and whatnot, Shaq would be able to. He know what he'd be able to say. He'll be able to defend. See, me, the first thing that I wanted to do was
Dr. Shaq.
I slid in. I posted on the Deshaun Jackson thing. I said, dog, stop apologizing. I said, but it's hard for me to tell you to stop apologizing when I understand. Me, I want the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll talk to you. We can have this conversation. I'll back it up all day because I'm. You know what? I'm gonna do my research and we're gonna going to talk about it. But what happens is that as an athlete, people take advantage of what you can and you cannot do.
And
you know what I'm saying? You get right. What you do and what you exactly what you know and what you do not know. That you give them an inch, they take a yard. So all in all, big shout out to them and whatnot. I'm glad, you know, whatever came down, he got a fine. You know what I mean? But they wasn't gonna kick his ass off the team, especially with that Riley Cooper shit. You know what I'm saying? You remember what happened with Riley Cooper? So remember that?
They didn't kick his ass off.
And he got a contract extension that season. So. But see, I don't look at Jeffrey Lurie or Howie Roseman as bad dudes.
Right.
So they wouldn't even be on that type time. They knew what it was going to be before it was. They probably even understand what he was talking about. It's just that the fact that you can't quote Hitler. That's just it. You can't do that. You can't do that. People, you can. You just have to. You have to be able to build whatever comes out. Exactly.
You have to direct the narrative.
Right. You got to direct the narrative. All right,
you don't direct it. You're throwing. By not directing the narrative,
right,
you're opening yourself up for attack.
Right, for attacking, for criticism. All right, moving on. NBA, they in the bubble. They shooting around. Hopefully they get the corona. Anybody got to say about this?
Good luck.
LeBron walked in there like, I'm missing my family and I'm about to dunk on everybody here and I'm about to win this championship and get the fuck out the bubble. This should be over before you know it. So big shout out to the NBA and whatnot. They're doing. Yep. It'll be over and somebody will be a champion. 50 versus T.I. We talked about that. I don't want to drag this on. Ruff believe T.I. could take it. I believe that 50 got it all the way. I don't know how Kelly Q feels about it. How you feel about it?
I'm a T.I. fan, so I'm going to go with Tip.
Yep. Okay. It's not.
It's the game, bitch!
I'm just going to say I enjoy more of T.I. songs.
Okay.
I fuck with 52. 50 is my.
I mean, I think I probably have about 2 or 3 50 songs there. I'm like, yeah, that's my song.
Yeah.
I don't particularly listen to them.
I roll around banging Get Rich or Die Trying and the Massacre on repeat. I roll around banging the joints. But I just feel, and 50 has a whole lot of hits. I will not take anything away from him or his catalog. Right. But I am a more avid believer that the king of the South,
because he obviously
he want all the smoke. He want the chimney and all.
How you call somebody on their birthday? And tell him to pass on the message? It's not because look, you from Philly, me and you cool. I know Philly and New York got their own little beat. So I need you to be the intermediary. I'm watching this shit crying.
You know 50 funny. You see how 50 responded? 50 responded by putting T.I.'s Crime Stoppers commercial. Yo, you have to love the narrative that 50 brings to the world, man. It's hilarious because he's a bully without wanting. I don't even think he want to be a bully all the time, but I think that's his best defense mechanism. I just think he's an asshole. Matter of fact, he had a birthday pass and whatnot, so he's a Cancer then.
It was on his birthday.
It was on his birthday. He's a Cancer. I thought he was a Leo for a second. I was like, no, he's a fucking Cancer. Okay. All right. So
Leo wouldn't act like that.
All right. So check this out, y'all. Before we get into the topic, I want to give a rundown. All right. About a month ago, I went on Instagram and I started. The Listen KnowItAll podcast, I got in contact and pulled some people that I was following and that followed me back. And these are all podcasters. These are all up-and-coming podcasters, do the same thing that we do. Some of them are niche podcasts where they talk about certain things. Some of them are podcasts like this. Well, ain't no podcasts like this, but you know what I'm saying? But some of them are, podcasts. I want to give a big shout out to this podcast network because we grew from like 9 to like 27 deep. It's a bunch of podcasts. I've listened to a lot of these guys, and I'm like, yo, they on to some shit. So I'm gonna run it down real quick. I'm gonna give a shout out to the Shot of Facts podcast, the Bar Study podcast, the Three Little Blurs podcast. I love that title. Three Little Blurs. You know what a blurred is? A black nerd. I love that shit. Right. Facts Bitch podcast. I was listening to them for a little bit. These 2 chicks out of New York. I think it's 2 or 3 chicks out of New York. Big shout out to them. Gold podcast. The Gold is actually an acronym for something. Area 81 podcast. The Locker Code podcast. Made in the 90s podcast. That's about a couple. I actually like them. They cute little young buck couple or whatnot. They on there. You know what I'm saying? Like remind me of my wife and whatnot. They spat back and forth. It's funny. the Mastermind Team's Robcast. I actually like this guy's name Rob. I forget his name, his last name or whatnot. He's on there. He's got his little white co-host. He's hilarious. I like that. Mimi Journey's podcast, Inside Out podcast, Polished Millennial podcast. I've been meaning to listen to that one. Popular Ignorance podcast. This remind me of like remember the episode that we did when Senate Ox was here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like when a bunch of your homies just come in and y'all just wilding out. This is them just talking shit the entire time. You know what I'm saying? The Professor V podcast, Ready or Not Radio. Ready or Not Radio. These dudes right here podcast. I listen to them a little bit. The Bro Chillians podcast. These two young boys, two young kings from Jersey. I actually like these cats, man. They talk about music, right? But they go back and forth. Like the discussion we was having before the podcast about T.I. 50, they basically do that for the majority of the entire podcast. So I like them. Big shout out to Bro Chillians. Thanks for the love. Grown Up-ish podcast, the Nerd Lounge. I listen to them too. Yo, they get into it, dog. They had a whole episode about Dragon Ball Z. That shit threw me.
Oh my god.
Yo, when they but I was cracking up because they have like girls on there that are like into it. It's crazy and whatnot. Big shout out to the Nerd Lounge. The Identity podcast. This is a niche podcast. This lady, she actually interviews people that had I don't want to say extraterrestrial. I want to say like what the hell is the paranormal experiences?
Oh, which was
it's called the Identities podcast.
Oh,
you gotta listen to that.
That's
your thing. I want to get in contact with her in Halloween because you know this Halloween once they open back up, we're doing these haunted houses and shit. Oh yes, we're going to haunted houses and we're going to review. Yeah, so we're gonna it's the lovely idea.
Well, at least for it being Halloween, everybody had masks on.
Yeah. That's true. You know what? And that would be a reason why they still open. The Some podcast, the Tea Room podcast, Tragedy Academy podcast, the What's Up With It podcast, Trap Dragon Z podcast. I like this guy. This dude is young boy from the hood, and all he do is talk about Dragon Ball Z, and he does it for it's a short 10-minute podcast, but he runs through, he just talks about Dragon Ball Z the whole time. He is a die-hard fan of Dragon Ball Z. We're All Adults Here podcast, we mean to listen, and last but not least, the I Got Problems podcast. Two young black queens and whatnot who they talk about an array of different things and whatnot. They get busy on that.
Did you say I Got Problems podcast?
What the hell does that sound?
I don't know.
Oh, that was you doing some bullshit? Oh, yeah. I know they just call I Got Problems podcast. Two young sisters and whatnot. But as it grows, we'll keep mentioning y'all. But I listen. I appreciate y'all being a part of it. Oh, you want to see the list? Can I? I'm gonna tear the list out for you or whatnot because I had to write all the podcast names down. But I'm dedicated, definitely into this podcast network. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating and whatnot, and get it how you live. All right, so that's out the way. The biggest thing, yes, identities. Yep. Here we go. Black Lives Matter versus Black on Black crime, and I wrote WTF underneath it. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Like, so y'all tell me y'all thought process in this whole situation because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a beat. All right, here we go. One of my favorite podcasts in the world. Two of my favorite podcasts, but one of my favorite podcasts is back and forth with another one of the podcasts that I listen to, and they're well-known podcasts. They getting at each other right now. And one of the reasons why one is going at another one and one is because of something he said a little while ago. And it has something to do with saying, about all lives matter versus Black Lives Matter. And he attributed his feelings back then, because it was an old post or something that he put up. He attributed it to saying that, listen, I only say that we got to make Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying, just as much as all lives, because when I got robbed and when I got shot, it was niggas that did it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm looking at it like, yo, Black lives, you know what I'm saying, matter, yeah, but they got to matter to Black lives too, which is totally understandable.
Right.
Totally understandable. Boom, I get that portion. The only problem with it is when you replace that with all lives matter, then you get sketchy, because now you're talking something different, because essentially moving aside one viewpoint for another. This is where it becomes an issue. So when I say to you Black Lives Matter, it's because we're standing up against police brutality. We're standing up trying to find our identity in a situation that has not been for us for over 400 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you that my life is worth just as much as yours is.
Despite my skin color.
Despite my skin color, whether it's getting pulled over by the cops, whether it's not getting due process in court, whether it's not getting the fair shake of the job or getting fair pay.
Being able to buy a house.
Anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's going on. But Black Lives Matter. And to be honest with you, I went back and forth, especially about the Deshaun Jackson thing, because there was a white guy that hit me up and was like, listen, I understand what you're saying, but you trying to say that Jewish lives don't matter? So let me tell you something, bro. That's not what I said. I said, and that's y'all problem. For some reason, the world believes that when I uplift one, that I'm down playing another. No. Let me tell you something. Your house is not on fire. That's the best description I've seen for it. But everybody's house matters. But guess what? Your house ain't on fire. Can we save the fucking house that's on fire? My house on fire, my nigga. Everybody that live in my house is black. I live in a black house in black communities dealing with black situations and black life. Guess what? My house on fire. If you ride, if you contribute to black culture, if you know black people, if you love black people, if you fucking black people, if you know what I'm saying, work near black people, yo, open your fucking mouth and say something. Because if they don't matter, then if you ain't with us, you against us. And that's how I feel. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
What I find real funny is that how forgetful this nation is.
Ooh.
Because it wasn't 80, 90 years ago,
right,
where you could look in the paper for a job,
right,
and it says no Italians wanted. It says no Irish need apply.
Wow.
No this, no that.
Right.
No Germans. Okay.
Yeah.
That was less than 100 years ago.
Less than 100 years ago.
Less than 100.
That shit was less than 60 years ago. Let's talk about it. It's 2020. That shit was happening. There was still 30s. Signs up for that shit, huh?
30s.
1930s. Niggas, the 50s, 50s and 60s.
Yeah, because about the 50s, they were still not fucking with the Germans.
No.
Yeah, they wasn't fucking with the Germans.
But I mean, turn of the century, when they were.
When was it
coming here?
When was the Civil Rights Act signed? When was
1960 something?
1963, right? So you understand that before that went into play and whatnot, everything that was going on was legal. Up to 1959. So it's only 2020. So guess what? All in all, 60 years ago. So the majority, our parents were alive for this shit.
Yeah.
Our grandparents was grown for this shit.
My mother marched.
Come on. Like, this is what I'm saying.
But the fact that you have to say, my mother marched, the fact that we're still saying to this day that people are the first black person to do this, and the first black person to do that. The fact that we still saying this shit.
Right. Exactly.
Is what pisses everyone off.
And it's certain words that are trigger words or whatnot. There's certain words in this life that are the trigger words or whatnot, just like when I said about Hitler before. You know what I mean? And to the Jewish community, Farrakhan is a trigger word.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Just let's just steam. So for the Black Lives Matter community, all lives matter is a fucking trigger word. Yes. It's a trigger word. So my thing is that
that's not what we're saying.
See,
we're not saying that all lives don't matter.
Yeah. Right. And I think that this brother's problem in this situation, and I'm talking about the one that's catching the backlash now from it, you know what I mean, that he's a well-respected dude, you know what I'm saying, but I think the respect comes more from the streets than it does from the political and professional world. And I think that a lot of us are really, really trying to get into this realm now, especially as we get older. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because he's a rapper. He used to be a rapper. And you know what I'm saying? And me being a rapper, when I'm not on the scale or whatnot. And both of these guys are rappers. And they understand what it meant to be a certain way. You was a rapper. You talk about certain shit. This is the way that you move. Niggas is middle-aged now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to move and get a bag different. You know what I'm saying? You can't say the shit that you want to say and then have the same reaction you did when you was 20 years old because you don't know how else to react. The smart person sits there and screams at the top of his lungs. You ever notice that? I mean, not the smart person, the stupid person. The stupid person is the one that doesn't right. He doesn't listen. He doesn't know how to internalize anything. So his aggression is what does it for him. His aggression is what backs people off. He's like a you know what I'm saying? Like a lion. You know what I mean? The lion roars. The lion exactly. The lion roars to get you away from it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not saying that you're not smart enough to understand. It's just that you don't feel like in your mind to mind you have to break down for it. And as we get older, we don't want to learn shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to both of them. But I'm gonna tell you off top, man. Somebody has to learn. The learning has to take place. You can learn that. You can have your opinion all you want to, but once you learn, even if you learn just not to say some shit, just don't talk. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, if you don't know what you talking about, just be quiet. Give your opinion and let it lie. But the problem is that you throw these dumbass narratives out there and then you double down and get mad when people get mad at you. You can't do that. This leading back to the show that you can't be that person.
You can't back up what you say. And this goes back to something you just said 15, 20 minutes ago.
Right.
If you can't back up what you say,
don't fucking say it. Period.
Stop even saying it in your head.
Or at least
stop saying the shit in your head.
Don't say it where it's recorded.
And that's another thing, because it's a fucking camera or a camera phone or everything. You know how many things that I want to do when I do my little, know that rants or whatnot that I want to talk about. I got 15 things I want to say when I do that shit, but I got to make the shit 25 seconds so people will stay engaged. You know what I'm saying? So I do that, I say what I got to say, and I get the fuck out. You know what I mean? My thing is that people just, it's a power trip. Thank God that I've had 37 years that, you know what I'm saying, that I've been low enough on the totem pole to see all the fuckery above me. You know what I mean? So I know not what to do. And if I ever rise to that level, then I'll understand where not to be. You know what I'm saying? I understand what not to say.
That's the lessons that you learn as a man.
Absolutely.
Growing.
Right.
By watching other people. You can make your own mistakes.
Right.
But if you see someone make a mistake, just because you didn't make that mistake doesn't mean you can't learn from it.
Right. That's absolutely
That's
true.
what parents try to do with our children. We try to keep their asses from making the mistakes that we done made, but they just be swearing they know everything.
I'm letting this one learn his own mistakes, because
Damn right.
Absolutely, as you should. You have to get to a point where you do that.
Yeah.
Because if you do not,
I'm not gonna drive myself crazy.
Don't drive yourself crazy. Don't drive yourself crazy because the mistakes need to happen.
Yeah. Because I think last summer I was driving myself crazy.
Yeah, because you didn't
just trying to protect him.
Yeah.
And realizing that no matter how many times he falls, how many times I pick him up, what is he learning from it?
Nothing. That somebody's going to pick him up.
Right. So I had to let him know, I'm not home. So I don't know how you got where you got. Right. But you better make sure you got a way home. Because I'm nowhere near being able to assist you. When he walk out the house in the afternoon, be back by this time. Reminder, I'm not coming to get you.
Bang, bang.
Don't call me.
Bang, bang. And that is, got it. Oh, you gotta love that. Hold on, let me give a little round of applause. That's enough of that. But I want to get to another little segment or whatnot.
Oh Jesus. I brought my tissue.
Oh man.
Oh, is there music too? I hate to say this online. We were pledging a little sisterhood. And most of us was on the choir.
This my
and
shit.
one of my big sisters made us sing this song.
For real?
Yes.
Oh man. No, there's a reason. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm playing this shit in 2 seconds. All right, hold on. Let me get the hook. Let me hook the hook right. Are you crying? Oh my God, yo, this you cannot be this fucking sensitive. We're on TV. Are you having a fucking breakdown? Oh, nigga. Don't do this. Look, that 15% woman just popped the fuck out. That was bad, yo. I'm gonna talk shit about you today.
Well, our listeners been looking for. There she is.
God, the emotion has approached.
Here's Kelly.
Oh my gosh, Kelly. All right, let me pause this. Jesus Christ, did not. Do I need to cut that? Do I have to cut that out? No. Oh shit, it was raw and real. Oh man, this segment is called Kelly's Apologies. Apparently, Kelly Q has been doing some growing lately, so she hits us up in the group chat.
Why you gotta put all business out there like that?
What you mean? Shut up, nigga. We on a podcast. We said we can talk about it. We said we can. I know, nigga. You see in the group. You see in the group chat, nigga. I know. Don't do that. I said the first thing I said is that can we talk about this on the podcast because this is very insightful. She said yes.
And the fact is, I've only told 2 of my girlfriends.
Wow. Well, now you've told the majority of them because I'm pretty sure they know. And if not, you'll let them know. Like, look, you gotta listen to this episode. This is some shit that. So Kelly has been. Kelly is doing drive-by Insta apologies. She's doing Insta apologies and Insta DMs. Yo.
Facebook DMs.
Facebook DMs. All right, explain to me exactly what made you say, look, I need to apologize to people for wrongdoings in life. And take full responsibility for it. Run it down for me. Tell me what happened that made you come to this epiphany.
Okay. So there was a post.
Right.
That popped up in my memories.
Okay.
And it's from David Danner. And he says, when you fuck up and you know it,
right,
just apologize. Allow yourself to be human in that moment. Don't make lame excuses.
Right.
To me, it's not the mistake you make, but it's whether or not you are willing to take responsibility for that decision.
Wow.
And I posted that myself.
Right.
Like 5 years ago.
Okay.
But rereading that with the person I guess I'm becoming now, it hit me that you need to apologize for shit. Because it wasn't everybody else's fault. You had some blame in the situation.
Right.
And so, I'm a spiritual person. I do talk to the Lord.
Okay.
And sometimes he talks back.
Okay.
I was washing dishes the same day I posted this. So this is now probably 1 o'clock in the morning the next day.
Hello?
And I'm washing dishes and all these different thoughts are popping in my head. And I hear this voice says, you need to apologize to them.
Hello?
Say what? Say huh?
Who'd you believe? Who was the voice?
The Lord.
It was the Lord.
It's not the first time that the Lord has spoken to me.
Okay.
And I actually recognize that, I live alone.
Right.
It's me and my son is not home right now. So
Right.
Who else could be speaking with me? So I'm like, okay. I tried to ignore that. Wash a couple more dishes.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Exactly. And I seriously, I'm washing dishes. Next thing I know, I look up. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, I'm sitting there yelling right back. Like, no. Why do I have to, But that's always been my situation is why I have to be the one to apologize. Why do I have to be the one to say anything? Well,
yes, I'm sure, bitch.
You have to take, like the post says, everything that went wrong wasn't, and I had to apologize to 3 exes. Like it was very.
Shit.
Let me get to that part.
I'm not apologizing.
Let me get to
none of them bitches. I'm not ever apologizing. Let me tell you something. Oh, God himself gonna have to come down like, look, nigga, it's either apologize or go to hell. I'm like, listen, man, we want to really think about this. How hot is hell? I hate these hoes. I fucking hate him. Hate the guts.
Right.
But go ahead.
It was just like, it was very specific.
Right.
On, you have to apologize to these three.
Was one of them the backdoor incident?
He was the last one.
Wow.
He was the longest one that I apologize.
Hold on, all right, wait.
So
Wait, time out. Before we keep talking about it, because the whole situation sounded weird. I said, "This is the backdoor, nigga." You said, "Yeah, that's the longest one." When you talk about something,
his apology.
Right, his apology.
The apology that I had.
And her sneaking another nigga out the back door. That's what we talk about. Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Gotcha.
Look,
Anyway.
What did you say? What was you about to say, Kelly? What was you saying?
Back window.
It was the basement, but I wasn't sneaking.
You wasn't sneaking. You just walking out.
Right. And I wasn't doing anything with dude. Dude was actually a friend of mine.
Right.
And I was actually, which is one of the things I apologize.
You apologize for that, though, right? Yeah.
Not that specific incident,
That nigga was
but
mad,
in general. In general.
Okay, so we know what the apology. So we ain't even got to get into specifics of the apology.
Okay.
What I want to ask you, straight up,
Right.
how many reactions did you get back?
Out of 3,
Yes.
I received 1 back.
And how did the one take the apology?
The one that received the apology was the one that we were just talking about.
Oh, okay.
Backdoor. And
we gotta come up with another name. Come up with another name for this nigga.
We'll call him 11 because it was on and off for 11 years.
Okay.
So we'll call him 11.
Dr. 11. So the villain, the Bond villain. Dr. 11.
I don't know. I don't want to go with numbers because it's like you're quitting
Yeah, I know. That's a little weird. Dr. 11. Yeah. Dr. Ruler. That's fucking weird. Just please go. Just please tell us.
His response was, I can respect that 100%. Thank you for sharing that. And while I shouldn't have been the last person to apologize to you.
Why you tell me he was the last one?
I didn't tell him he was the last one.
Then why did he already figure it?
Wait, why would he say that if
because he knows me. Because he knows me.
No, that's bullshit. Yeah. Something happened where he knew that he was the last. There's gotta be. There's no other way.
The intro says the post below popped up in my memories and made me realize that I need to own some of my stuff in the midst of having a talk with God. He told me to apologize for a few people, you being one. Oh, this is where I've apologized to 2 exes today before. That's why he knew this. So he,
drop it down on yourself.
You
basically, but he was like, it's about effort and baby steps. So he's like, I can respect it.
That's it.
The second ex, he didn't respond, but he posted something today about his mom and his daughter. He tagged me in it, so I'm like,
oh, that's nice. So he probably didn't. He didn't want to drag you or whatnot. So nobody just gave you a thumbs up.
He said like no shit.
Like the first one I did.
No evidence.
Like the levels of apology.
Can you imagine?
Like the first one was like real small.
Yeah. Oh, you started pouring your heart out by the third one.
No, well, the first one had one thing to apologize for.
I'm not even naming names. Who's the nigga that you put Mr. in front of his name?
That's the last one.
Why?
Because that's what I call him, and that's what he calls me. He calls me Miss Quinton. He does not call me Kelly. 11 years. This is what we've. Hey,
so Mr. Backdoor,
Mr. Such and such.
Did you know?
And he's like, hey,
Mr. 11.
Like I swear I cannot remember.
Mr. Doorback.
Oh,
he either called me by the nickname he had for me. He called me Miss Quinton.
Right.
So that's
what's
just the way. Buttercup.
You got all types of like.
Yeah, I can see that.
She got all types of short girl names and shit. It's always a little short ass girl that Smurfette, Buttercup. You know what I'm saying? Mary Poppins, little, you know what I'm saying? Little cupcake girl and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like,
she gonna squirt it? Oh, she swallowed it. Okay, it's good.
So let me ask you. Okay, so all in all, how do you feel about this? What is this making? What is this doing for you, for your soul?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I don't know yet. I don't know what it's doing for me yet. I just think that it's preparation for something.
Right. You think it's God's way of helping you make
guiding,
a way,
right?
Make a way for the
whatever
for the
right.
next.
I don't even want to say it's the next dude.
Right.
But whatever is coming in this next step, in this next realm of my life.
Yeah.
Is preparing me to take, ownership of what I did right, what I did wrong, and how to move on from a situation.
It's funny that you say that because I've been feeling a lot of that lately too. And it's partially because my wife kind of tells me that or whatnot, and it's something that we want to talk about in the Naked Truth because I really want to, shit, I can mention it now or whatnot.
So you're talking about Naked Truth?
Yeah, no, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll bring it up then. But, I mean, to be honest with you or whatnot, like, I've been really, really feeling like it's time to get rid of old feelings and old baggage.
Yeah.
You know the reason why, though? Because I think we're on something. That's what God does. When you're on to something, when something is happening for you, you got to get the dumb shit out the way because you can't get blessed with the fuckery in your way. You know what I'm saying?
You can't get blessed when you got messed.
Exactly. And then also it's people too, you know what I'm saying, in your life because there's going to be much harder decisions. When you can control the narrative and apologize to people beforehand, you are actually ahead of the curve because what's the Stevie Wonder song, When Everybody Can't Go?
Okay.
You know
I don't know that song.
Oh my God, you don't know the Stevie? Are you kidding me?
What's
everybody won't go? Stevie Wonder? Hold the fuck up. That shit is, a matter of fact, I'm on my
one of the exes that I apologize to.
Right.
Is the college ex that lived in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, I never knew why he broke up with me. And then once he told me, I said sorry that time.
They won't go when I go.
They won't go when I go. No, I don't.
Name doesn't ring a bell, but I probably
this song make me want to cry every time I hear it because it's so. You ain't never heard the song? You won't be able to stop listening to it after you hear it. The Stevie went in with this shit. This is a Stevie.
I think I know this.
Yup.
No, my grandmother used to play this. No, she used to play this herself.
She used to play the piano.
Sing this.
Wow. I would love to hear that. That's crazy.
Actually, Grammy and my grandmother.
Yeah.
Grace as well as Audrey.
This is just the way he come in. Listen, look how he rock it. The Stevie coming in on the six of them. Ooh, man. I said, Stevie, listen. This actually made me feel like, remember when you was talking about, Stevie, we went on Mike, we were talking about Stevie and Mike. I was like, yo, Stevie is amazing. Wait till the background come in. Damn. Because sometimes moving on and getting better is just as tough as losing somebody.
It's freeing.
It is.
It's freeing.
Like just listening to the words, because it's just telling you that you have to understand. Like everybody, when he's saying that, it's basically saying that like what rapper said that? He said my circle got Nipsey Hussle. My circle got smaller. Everybody won't go. Everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to look at it for the aspect of what it is.
Look at it, not just friends.
What? Especially not just friends. Friends most of the time will go before family. That's what I'm saying.
Whatever next level you're going to.
Yeah.
Everyone can't go there.
Everybody can't go.
Every party I go to.
Right.
Everybody can't go to that party.
Right, exactly. But just think about the way that life moves. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's not meant for everybody to go. You ever notice that sometimes if you got $1 million idea and nobody else was,
you have to outlive it.
You have to. And then imagine if you was investing on something and you offered everybody to be investing on it, and they said no. You know what I'm saying? And then all in all, what happens is that you do this thing and they couldn't go because that wasn't their path.
That was it, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's crazy.
Everybody
But
can't follow the
this is
yoga.
how life works, man. And sometimes you have to be, strong enough to understand that, because losing people is not always them departing this earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not always you cutting
That
them off.
could be a reason why I had to apologize.
Yeah.
Because at least out
You can
of
make
the
peace.
3, one of them, I know I'm always looking for it. So
Right.
maybe, finally had to accept my feelings in the situation so that I can release those feelings and
I love this. I love this fucking conversation. We're gonna move on, but I love this conversation. Do you have any more? in your chamber that you're actually going to?
No, I'm done with the apologies as far as the exes. The last apology I have to do is to my son.
That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one gets me emotional. Because that's a long conversation.
That song, I shouldn't even have played that
something.
song. That song got me in a weird mood now. Like, honestly, because it's my bad, bro. You've been quiet the whole time. Bobby, he said, thanks a lot. I appreciate you playing that. I just know, like the first, and that's on my slow jams tape too. No, what the fuck?
Next.
I don't know why, man. Like, that was on my slow jam to give my goddamn docket. Give me the docket. Give me the docket.
We need to get to come on.
All right. So, let's move on. Let's talk about this real quick. The double standards of cheating with men and women. We already talked about the Will and Jada thing. They're essentially dragging Jada's ass. Now, Jada wasn't essentially cheating, but
if she's married, she was cheating.
All right, so she was cheating. You know what I'm saying? Jada getting dragged. You know what I'm saying? And women are really, they're mad at men for being mad about it. But they're like, well, you niggas do this shit all the time. So
here's the problem.
Right.
Yes, men cheat.
Yes.
Okay.
Black men don't cheat.
Black women don't cheat. Anyway.
We talking about white guys.
Anyway.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
A man can cheat 95 times on one woman.
Yes.
Okay. As soon as that woman steps out one time,
Off of her head.
He can't deal. And somebody else
You understand why?
has been at home plate.
Do you understand why?
No, please explain.
As a woman,
No, I want you to explain it from your point of view on why.
Bro, I just broke it down to 2 words. Lock, key. Lock, key. Lock, key. I gave you a 2-word.
Come on,
if
Kelly.
that was not the easiest and briefest. Lock,
Kelly, before you were a third member of this team, you listened to everything that we was talking about before, and you know.
Go back to episode 2.
Yup, you know about to talk about
and then again in 5.
The master lock.
And then it might have been 8 or 9.
The master key and the fucked up lock.
And I can remember that shit.
Come on.
I told you who's gonna get it.
So this is you do not understand. First and foremost, all right, here we go. I'm gonna keep it a bean and a half, and bro, I want to see if you can attest to this situation. When women cheat, women have made the conscious decision to step out.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, go ahead. Before I even get started,
Before you get started. You want to know why everyone is pissed with Jada?
Why?
Because any other day when a woman cheats,
yeah, she was messy, and she cheated with the wrong snitching ass nigga.
He acting like a bitch.
you sound a motherfucking nervous.
No, shut
the fuck up about this pussy. How about that?
Yeah, but nobody
Like
thought
Beyonce ain't done cheated on Beyonce. I mean, Jay-Z. I'm sorry, I said that.
You don't think she got it the fucking? She wrote a whole album about it.
Whoever was bombing Beyonce, that nigga probably did. They probably killed him right after. It was like, all right, this
that nigga chilling with his motherfucking lips sealed on about half a motherfucking mil. If not a motherfucking. Nah, he got a fucking mil. You keep it.
You think just to keep it low, to keep the
Yo, how you come up? You don't even want to know.
No, you do want to know, but I ain't gonna tell you.
No, look, I hit the motherfucking
If I tell you, I gotta kill you.
Yep. Oh man, but so with this. When women cheat, it's a calculated effort.
Yes.
Very, very well planned. Okay, but the one thing
that might
about
have been the issue.
Yeah, you know, but the one
wasn't planned.
All right, but okay, so no, planning, that's probably was planned. But then here's the deal, though. One thing you have to understand is that sex itself is not a plan. If a nigga men are the hunters. There's a difference is that. Let me ask you a question. As a woman, have you ever been fucked weak? Okay. I don't know many men that have been fucked.
I don't even know how he made children.
Right, but what?
Honest to God.
No.
After
Oh my
I
God.
fucked him,
She's
I was
trying.
like,
She's
how
killing
he
niggas.
got children?
No.
Wow. Like your pestle and stick. How?
Oh
Who
shit.
felt that?
Stop shooting that little motherfucker.
Hold up. Flag on the
Stop shooting that little motherfucker.
Wait a minute. I didn't say if you had a weak fuck. I said have you been fucked weak. It was the total opposite. Alright, fuck
at
weak.
the same damn time.
Kelly was looking to drag this nigga through the mud. Like, oh, this nigga's trash. His ass is
I just saw him. I was driving down the street. So his ass is in.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yes, I'm sure, bitch.
And the fucked up thing is like when we saw each other, we mad cool as shit.
Oh my God. All right.
You weak fucking motherfucker.
But every time I see you, the first thing I think of is, how did you get kids?
Yo.
Out of that.
So women really be on that shit. Like this nigga's dick is trash, and when as soon as you see him, you think trash. Like it's almost like an icon over his head or whatnot. It's like an icon with a dick and a trash can over his
head. Eggplant?
Yeah.
Imagine an eggplant that rotted. That's what I see.
Trash ass dick. You see this nigga like, yeah, that's trash. He probably saved you. She got TD in his phone.
Look, you got a fresh eggplant. Look, you got fresh eggplant. Then you got that eggplant that's been sitting there too long.
Oh my gosh, like a pickled eggplant.
There it is.
Anyway, but listen.
Sorry.
So she said he got grimace dick.
All right, so. Oh my God.
Dickhead, gotcha, bitch.
Cheeseburger now.
Old grimace dick. But go ahead. So here we go, though, right? I'm talking, but I meant what I was saying was, meant weak. Like you know what I'm saying? Where
the stroke was weak?
The nigga is taking your whole soul, and you are weak. That he is giving it to you.
She's weak for him.
Right, you are actually.
He makes you weak.
Okay, all right, boom.
She couldn't get it out. She's
right. She's like, yeah.
Mr. 11.
She just had a minor flashback just then.
So, my thing is that think about this though. If you belong to somebody else, and this nigga has fucked you weak, and sent you back home to this nigga, okay, and if the nigga never knows, then he never knows. Then nobody's none the wiser. You can't put nothing past anybody. Stop fucking laughing. We're on camera. Like you have to chill, yo. You gotta chill. You gotta fucking chill. Like she has to chill. Like I don't understand.
Why?
Like,
no chill.
Because
no chill. We pod today, right?
Right, we pod. You're right.
Let's pod.
All right. So right. Anyway.
Pod on.
Getting kind of cheesy.
Yo. So anyway. So, but that's what I'm saying. So all in all, and you being sent back home to this nigga, okay?
But they wasn't fucking at the time.
Huh?
With Jada, they wasn't fucking at the time.
I don't know that shit for certain.
She just said. Even if they said it was done. So if they said they were done. But if they said they were done.
Either way, she still fucked him. How did she fuck Will after? If she got the stroke of life. She got this big dick.
Oh my God.
How does she fuck Will after? Without thinking about how.
That's the wrong song.
Without thinking about how he done fucked the life out of her.
I was going to ask you.
So let me ask you, but see, that's the whole. Let me ask you, for real. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes,
women, I'm asking both of y'all whatnot, but essentially I'm asking you because you're the woman on the panel.
Yeah.
All right. When women get the stroke of life and then sent the fuck back home to the nigga that wasn't giving them the stroke of life, does it change the whole thought process about the nigga that's not giving the stroke of life? I've never asked this question from anybody. As a woman, I've never asked that question to a woman before. If a nigga, honestly.
Re-ask the question.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Okay.
Re-ask the question.
All right, re-ask it.
You don't have to re-ask it.
All right.
You don't have to re-ask her.
All right. So you understood what I'm saying?
I understood exactly
I was
what
but you slipped up.
I was slipping up a little bit.
You fucked up. You fucked up. I ain't wanna.
If you
cheated on your dude,
you cheating on your dude with a new nigga with Dexter St. John,
you get fucked.
And this the first time you cheat with this nigga, he annihilates your ass and sends you back home. Do you look at your man that does not or maybe cannot annihilate your ass in that way the same? This is remember Uncomfortable July, nigga? We still in Uncomfortable July. This is a fucking monster of a question. You know why? Because everybody ain't built and everybody ain't as gifted as others. Yes. Sometimes it don't even come down to dick size. It could just be stroke. It could be the way motherfucker make you feel.
But if it's the whole fucking package,
oh my god!
I've been that nigga. I've been that nigga.
But
hold up, we just had the conversation a couple weeks about baby father fuck around called my motherfucking phone 2 days later. Okay, so he fell in.
It fell in. It don't feel the same. Something about it, it don't feel the same. Keep on picturing another nigga.
I forgot to put on my floater.
Kelly, you did not answer the question. No, you gotta answer that question, yo. Because you have. Now, this is the one time where.
All right. She's going to have to be a female to answer this question.
Oh, she gotta sit up for the shits. Come on. But we talking, we pod. Let's go.
I can't hear you.
Huh?
It must come on unplugged because I can't hear you.
You probably moved it.
No, you in.
You can't hear us?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
It's a short in this one.
Yeah, it's a short in that one. I'll get you another one. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me get this right.
No, my God. It ain't much you gotta get right.
Yes, it is.
All right, go ahead. It's a yes or no question.
So, anyway.
It really is.
There's emotions behind it.
Finish her.
No dancing. There's no music. There's no music on. There's no dancing.
It depends.
No, you're dancing.
On the dude.
Cut the two-step.
Oh my God.
Cut the two-step.
Let me tell you something.
Cut the two-step.
All right. I'm gonna give you my prime example.
Are you really feeding me the bullshit right now?
Yeah.
I gave you the
dance.
The most focused. You can't hear that.
How you dancing acapella?
I gave you the question the best way that I possibly could. I'm plugging the plug back again. I gave you the question the best way that I possibly could. Can you hear it? Here?
Yeah.
All right. So, yes or no, nigga? Yes or no? All right.
Yes.
Yo.
However,
some of you niggas don't stand a chance in these fucking streets, dog. I'm telling you that now. Some of these niggas, if you saying that that's the case, it's niggas out here. It's fucking Will Smith getting that has happened to him. Some of these niggas out here don't stand a fucking chance. If your woman getting slayed, fried, and died by another nigga or whatnot, and he coming back home, and she coming back home and looking at you crazy.
Hold up, but again, hold up, but we have to remember,
right?
She decided she wanted to try to give home what she was.
Understood.
That's why they separated. And he got, August got in his face. So he must not have been putting down that grade A dick.
No,
it was something different.
No, new dick.
It was some new dick.
New dick becomes old dick after a while, though. Anyway, she was fucking him for a couple
Same
years.
thing with new pussy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
All new pussy ain't good pussy. I've been scared of that shit for
but
some
the whole
time.
thing is fucking somebody just to fuck them,
right?
And fucking somebody in a relationship with them has two different emotional attachments.
It said both people feel as if they're in a relationship.
She said she was in an entanglement and she was fucking him, okay?
Right.
He said they had a whole relationship and his emotions was all tied up in there.
Well, he didn't break up with her. She didn't break up with him. He broke up with her.
Yeah, okay, sure.
What you mean? He left. That nigga said I'm done because you still fucking with Will.
Right.
She said I want to try to work for a home.
Yeah.
It wasn't even she was still fucking with Will because ultimately, and if y'all ain't got that from the red table, they pretty much was on the break. So on the break, August was the fill-in. You know what I mean? He wasn't filling in enough. So she says, you know what? That was fun. Okay, I'm ready to go back home to the real shit.
I think she just got tired. I just got tired of the nigga.
like I said, who the fuck is leaving Will Smith?
That's another thing though too, bro. Because August I seen it wasn't
and
gonna
what
get to
did
that
she
status.
say? You've been through some shit with me.
Yup,
so he done already been through a lot of shit.
He probably was
with her. He told her from the gate, from the first anniversary, I can love you through anything. Because he's seen divorce.
Right.
He's been divorced.
Right.
That is not something he ever wanted to do again.
Right.
So he made a conscious effort, no matter what the fuck he does outside of the relationship.
Right.
He's made a conscious effort to stay in his marriage.
So the best sex of your life or whatnot, if you're doing it unfaithfully as a woman, and even if you look at the nigga, you looking back at home like nigga, there's no way that you could ever serve me this way. If that nigga is one of the most thorough niggas on the planet, it is a way to get tired of the great dick and be like, fuck this nigga, I'm going back home where I belong. I'm just telling. All right, so
it could be the greatest dick ever.
Right.
But if all of your needs are not getting met.
Right.
We watched an Tyler Perry movie, the 80-20 rule.
Yes, we did.
Okay. If all of your needs are not getting met.
Right. That's true.
If you are not finding something that satisfies you by yourself.
Right.
Because they say it all the time. Will is not responsible for Jada's happiness.
Yes.
Jada is not responsible for Will's happiness.
Right.
That's why he said, go on out the fuck there and find something that make you happy.
Right.
Because I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Right.
And she thought he was it, but he turned out not to be it.
But he just got messy, and that's what it is.
You know, and I don't think she seeked out for him in that aspect. It's just they both was returning. I don't think she's all about him. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, I mean, I think they both were just really going through their own shit. She was trying to find, and that was close. Here's the thing. Us as, most men.
Right.
Most men, we know what we like or what attracts us. But halftime, and this is giving out tapes, fuck what you say, I don't give a damn. But when we cheat, it's usually when we matter comfortability.
Yeah.
Or that's what we usually get caught. That's what we usually get caught. Because on general, we usually go for comfortability.
It's just something different. It's just something different.
And that might be the case.
I love home.
Right.
But I just need a little something different.
Do women think that way too?
Yes. Yeah. Which brings me to my question. How many times have people, and both of them possibly had mates, cheated and got some shit that of course they ain't getting from home, and ain't been like, and it was a slip up, it could have been a slip up situation.
Right.
But turn around, now that slip up is like, well damn, we going, round two this situation, because I've been trying to be good back at home again, but
you're not doing it like
what had happened when we was in the mix and when we was not entanglement.
It's just something that he do that's a little different than what you do, and
just attribute that whole situation to people ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So the double standard is that does Jada, we're gonna close off with this, does Jada deserve to be dragged?
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why I feel she deserves to be dragged?
Why? Messy.
But she didn't drop the tapes.
Yeah, no.
He dropped
you
the
were
fucking
messy in
tapes.
Your choices.
Yeah.
Your choice was messy.
She tried to be a nigga. She comfortability.
Yeah.
Close for comfort.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because next reality, those rich women a lot of times is the pool guy, the plumber, you know what I mean? The gardener.
Yeah.
So it was what those rich women are accustomed to. He just dropped tapes like a bitch.
She's gotta pick her side niggas better. Pick your side nigga better.
Pick your choices.
Pick your side nigga
better.
This new generation tell all.
Like you said, everybody heard that may or may not happen with Will and Margaret Robbie. Yeah. But nothing really ever came from those rumors.
Because she know how to shut the fuck up and chill.
First of all, guess what?
Listen.
What happens in my bedroom is my business. I didn't hear hear nothing about Jada and August Alsina until August said something.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
So, I didn't even know who the fuck August Alsina was until he was on Red Table Talk season 1, episode 10.
Somebody
just
really.
For anybody.
Listen, them niggas ain't cutting the check. Fuck that. We got sponsors
I'm
now,
just
but they ain't want to.
Listen, maybe they.
Look at visuals and see what me and my girlfriend saw when we rewatched that episode.
That wasn't what he had. No, he didn't have a red. He had the 2 braids, and he ain't had a red hair and that shit. The red hair was at the end of the interview. But that was a great conversation. And let's see what this was about.
Clap off.
Hey, that sound like my music.
Where we at?
We in the building.
Where we at? No,
we
I'm
in the building.
What time?
1:47.
Oh, that ain't bad at all. Good job.
Wow.
Hey.
Shit, son.
You know how we do 4 hours later.
Listen, I already got fun saying about
we be in our bag. Niggas be like, yo, the podcast is 3 hours. Nigga, shut up and listen.
Okay.
Shut up and listen. You'll be educated.
Especially like our first episodes I was on. And then the very first episode with Tiff. Somebody hit me up like, yo, it's 3 hours.
Like, I know, nigga.
I know.
You ain't doing shit. I hate when people act like they doing shit. Like,
they do the same thing with their TV shows.
Exactly.
Top 5 dead or alive.
People kill me with that shit when they know damn well they be binging. They be binging and you know, but they always got some shit to say. Exactly. Just turn the shit on.
Since Xfinity got it on TV, there you go.
All right, but
Yep.
Here we go. Top 5 today. What do you have for us, Kelly?
So last week we talked about the top 5 worst, or what we felt were the worst remakes of covers of songs.
Yeah.
So this week is our flip side. Like I said last week, this is our flip side of what we feel are the best remakes.
Right.
Most of my list belongs to one person. But
are you fucking kidding me?
Somebody else just making their list right now.
I'm making my list right the fuck now. Go ahead.
I did mine some music.
Nah, keep going. I know that's what you was over there right now. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Go ahead.
All right. So my number 5, Stevie Wonder's "Creepin'," remade by Luther Vandross.
All right, we're not gonna play everything. So what about Luther's version made it say, okay, that was good? Was it better than Stevie's version?
For me, yes. Okay. But I want to say that I heard Luther's version before I ever heard Stevie's version.
Yeah, so that's what stood out.
So when I hear "Creepin'," the first person I think of is Luther, even though I know, you know. But any song, you know, Luther's, I want to say his first part of his catalog, first couple of albums.
Right.
He has so many songs that he's taken, covered from other people, but he's put such an indelible mark on them that they're his songs.
Okay.
You can't imagine anyone else singing these songs.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I mean.
Number 4. I didn't even realize this song was a remake. Dionne Warwick, 1964. A House Is Not a Home.
Yes. That got remade like 3 or 4 times.
Luther remade that too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, Luther as the remake, but the original.
Who was the original?
Dionne Warwick, 1964.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you talking about Luther's remake of that? Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
I think somebody else did it before Luther.
No, after. Since Luther. Somebody else has done it since Luther.
I'm trying to tell you. When you hear that song, when you hear that first line, who do you hear in your head? You hear Luther.
Of course. I didn't think
there's no one.
I didn't know if it was a remake or not. Oh man.
Fuck them shit. I got other things coming to my mind now. This song.
So,
number 4.
All right. So, what's your number?
Number 3.
Number 3.
The original artist is Prince. The remake artist is Sinead O'Connor. Nothing compares to you.
Nothing compares.
when you mention it, do you feel as if that it was better than Princess?
I don't think it was better than Princess.
Right.
I just think it was more memorable. As far as me, it's more memorable, and I think it's because I heard her version first.
Right.
And I love Prince, and I love his version.
Right.
But it's something about the emotion she puts behind singing it.
Yeah.
It's a completely. I think a woman should sing it.
Right.
Like listening to the lyrics.
Okay.
You know, the lyrics are not changed for her. He sings the exact same words. There's nothing that changes. But I just think the emotion that she has behind it as a woman is completely different. It gives me a different feeling. So.
Okay. But even the accompaniment actually sounds like it.
Nothing. Like even when I was younger, when this came out,
right.
I could feel. I understood it, and I didn't understand. I understood it because I was too young.
Right.
But I understood it.
To me, it sounds like you know what's funny when you hear a song like that, it sounds like Prince could have took the second verse.
Okay.
Because of the accompaniment, sounds like Prince's band is in the back. It sounds like the Revolution is back there.
Yeah.
Gain your houses. Yo, but
Number two.
Number two
is a song that I knew was a remake.
Right.
I just never knew who made the original until recently.
Okay.
So the original singer is Brenda Russell, and she's more of a songwriter. But you ever heard the song "Piano in the Dark"?
No. By who?
Brenda Russell. Yeah. If you pull up the song and you hear it, you'll be like, oh, okay. I understand that song. I know the song. So she sung that song, but she wrote and sung "If Only for One Night." Brenda Russell.
If Only for One Night?
Say Piano in the Dark.
Oh shit, let me see. No, wait. No, so she's the original or the remake?
Original. Luther is the remake.
Yeah, I know Luther. All right, let me hear it.
Oh.
And she's playing the piano.
Hold up.
Well, Luther was like remake king.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like the first part of his catalog.
But Luther just.
Yeah, he just him and Stevie, honestly.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
man.
a lot of their.
This song, man. How do you make getting some ass on a one night stand sound so beautiful? You're getting some one night pussy, and you're making it sound beautiful. Like you basically say like
no one has to know all this all scheme.
No one. Just shut the fuck up.
Be totally discreet.
Oh man,
it would be so nice.
Ass white.
Hold up.
Only for.
But don't just shut up for one night. Shut up forever.
We ain't doing that. Oh my god.
I won't tell it.
This nigga's basically saying, listen, shut the fuck up and relax. It's going down. Chill.
Except, you know, he was talking about him. He was talking about the hymns.
Wait till when he drop it, just as soon as he come in. Jesus Christ. If only for one night.
And I made this list way before all these MCs dropped his stuff.
Oh, jeez. The way you feel.
Look, wait a minute. He said, let me hold you near to ease away your fears. Because you're going through something. Let me just hold you.
Yo, hold up. I never interrupt. Wait. No. I understand. Hold up. I never interrupt the top 5. But
what? Did I say it?
Luther.
Did I say it?
No, because what Luther is doing is what Jada was doing. Luther is preying on broken bitches.
No, Luther wasn't praying on.
He was praying on broken bitches. Yes, he was, bro. They was broken.
The song was about broken bitches.
Yeah, it's about broken bitches. She's broke.
That song's about broken bitches.
Let me ease your fear. Let me, nigga.
He's still, I know what he's saying.
Stop! Don't stick up for the broken. They broke it.
No, he was broken. And he was trying to break something else.
Yo, that's true. They was gonna break something else. But listen, okay, so I'm gonna let me keep going. I'm gonna keep my Kanye for a second. So Royce the 5'9" has a song called Flesh. Right, like, and I want you to listen to this song, Kelly. It's a rap song, it's a hood song, and he's saying a lot of out of control shit. You know what I mean? But the hook goes, "I'm the realest nigga in the flesh, finding bitches in distress, make them feel so alive, then beat them with the dick to death." Yes, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like it is.
I need to steal that sample.
Yo,
I need that sample.
Niggas need to get that on a T-shirt, man. Like that's. What are you doing?
You need that.
Did you write that song down? No. So
I misspelled something on it.
Oh, all right. So what was that? Number 2 or number? All right. What's your number 1?
The number 1. Luther Vandross is the person that remade the song.
Okay.
The Carpenters originated the song.
Okay.
Superstar.
Yeah.
Then Boswell redid it. Superstar. No,
Superstar.
You know what?
Superstar.
And no, wait a minute. And that song was Islands in the Stream by Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Yeah. Superstar might be one of the
Show me love.
Right. This might be one of the most complete songs ever. Like honestly. Oh my God.
If I wasn't such a fan of the Carpenters,
right,
I would only listen to his version.
Is the Carpenters version any comparison to this?
Her voice is amazing. Have you ever heard of Karen Carpenter?
No,
Karen
I haven't.
Carpenter. Karen Carpenter is a vocal Bible for most people, black or white. Wait. Drum, she played piano. She was.
So is the Carpenters or
the Carpenters? Karen Carpenter was under the Carpenters. Her and her brother.
What y'all think about Ruben Studdard's version of this?
It's okay.
All right, let's figure this out. Let me see something.
And she wrote it. Straight early 70s. But it's a different vibe. It's a whole different emotion from hers.
Yeah, this is a different type of vibe right here that we talking about. You know what I mean? Just the feel of it. Let me see how she coming at it. Oh, she didn't start with the hook. She came in with the verse. Oh. It would take some getting used to because I'm so used to Lupa.
The second show. I like the voice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
When you're downtown, pull up the Carpenters.
I've heard this before.
You probably know more songs by their name than you realize.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Let's see where they at.
I don't know if from my mom or my grandmother or whatever, but I've heard this before.
Herb Alpert poured them out.
Okay. I see what she was. Yeah, I see how she was going at it. Okay. Okay. All right. I ain't mad at that. That was actually a good look. I like that. I like your number 1 was definitely a good look. But Luther, that shit be something different.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. With Luther, that's why I said most of my list was Luther.
Yeah, I can understand.
When he, remember on American Idol, what's the name was known for saying, you took that song, you made it your own. Paul Abdul used to say that. That's Luther.
Right.
No matter what he touched.
Yeah.
Whoever song it was.
Right.
When he
Master,
touched it,
Master,
it.
you know what?
It was a rap.
Let me get that.
let me show you how this song is supposed to be sung.
Let me learn you something.
Let me get that.
All right, so R. What you got?
You know what's funny? I'm on a different wave today. But we on kind of similar waves. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Wave it on in.
We're not doing no honorable mention, right?
No honorable mention.
I just want to check.
Yep.
Well, number 5, the song was originally done by Seal and Crofts. Remade by the Isley Brothers. Summer Breeze.
Summer Breeze.
Man,
I wasn't trying to play all the songs, but hold on.
We take it for your best.
Just all right.
yeah, but you know that's
I can't not.
All the versions, I think, are so drastically different.
Which one you want? Isley's?
I want the Isleys.
You want Isley's?
I want the Isleys.
They're so drastically different. Because with the Isley Brothers, you can feel their soul, but I love the Seals and Croft version too. Because they got their beat dropping.
Oh my God.
All right, Mr. Biggs.
That's what we get. We got that little bit of summer breeze coming into us right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I was thinking about what's going on, real life, summertime. We need that summer breeze.
Jada turned this motherfucking song on and whatnot. It
was a rap.
Touching this young nigga at places he didn't know he had. I'm like, nigga.
Plus, this is one of my mom's jams back in the day. This is one of my mom's jams. I swear to God.
This is the start of the entanglement.
Woo! Oh man. You know what? We're gonna jump to 4 just cause that. We're gonna jump to 4 just cause that, right?
Go ahead.
The original.
Go ahead.
I forget. The original song was done by the Miracles. Yeah. Remade by Mr. Marvin Gaye.
What song was that?
Don't you know it? I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer will she be mine. Oh no, she went back to Will. My bad.
Yeah.
August, your time's up.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
You know what? I forgot the Miracles were there.
Yeah.
Because when you hear, I heard it through the grapevine, you can either go left with Marvin.
Now, believe it or not,
or right with Gladys.
It was a couple of people that actually
That's what they did with
was the
Motown.
Miracles originally wrote it?
Stevie wrote. I mean, not Smokey. Please tell me y'all saw that Smokey video.
No, we're not talking about Smokey video. I don't even want to talk about that.
No, I don't want to talk about it. Did you see it?
I didn't.
Okay. I just needed confirmation if somebody else saw it besides me.
What 97-year-old is on Smokey's promotional team to
make that happen?
To make this nigga this nigga was talking about, oh, you're drinking that beer, drinking that wine. I'm like, nigga, drinking wine, smoking.
That wasn't new. I missed it.
That's new.
You know what? Yo. Yeah.
All right, bro. What's your number 3? Smokey, man. What the fuck?
Oh my God. Creedence Clearwater Revival made. I heard it through the.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's a bunch of different people that were Zap made it. I don't know who the fuck Zap is, but
all right, we're gonna go left field right now. Originally was done by y'all gotta catch this. Y'all gotta know this. This was originally done by Earl Smith, redone by Run DMC, and then they did the motherfucker together. Walk This Way.
All right, so
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
I said Aerosmith.
Yeah, you from the country.
No, listen.
It sound like Earl Smith. It's Aerosmith.
Like, who is Earl Smith?
He's Earl Smith. Who the fuck is Earl Smith?
Y'all know sometimes when I'm tired, my accent comes out a little heavy and stuff, but Aerosmith.
Yo, all right, so now, is it a remake if the same people did the song again?
Well, no, Run DMC, Aerosmith did it originally.
Right.
Run DMC did it. Right. And then they did it together.
I remember that.
And then they,
man, I wasn't trying to play.
You ain't gotta play it.
Yeah, I ain't gotta play it. All right. And your
number 2.
Let me see some of them airhead numbers.
Shit.
Number 2.
They always trying to switch shit up for what.
No, I got.
Number 2. Let's go.
Number two. I was gonna go female. I'm a little different. Number 2, originally done. You'll catch right on to this. Originally done by Prince. Redone by Genuine.
Right.
And Dallas Scott.
I hate that.
Yeah, he did that to fuck with you.
Yeah,
He did that.
That was one of your worst last week.
I'm sorry, I love you, Dub. I had to, guys.
You know, I can't let too many people make over Prince song.
But he did his thing with it. I really think he did his fucking thing with it.
You're not playing that, are you? Are you playing that? Are you playing the Prince version? Or are you playing the Genuine version? Because I took my headphones off because let me know when you turn this shit off.
Really? Put your headphones back on.
Nah.
You hating on this one?
Hate it. I'm hating on it because I hate it.
All right, number 1, bro.
And I love Genuine.
You know what?
I just hate that.
You know what?
You finished playing it?
God damn it. We gonna go ahead with number 1 then, God damn it. And you did. Yeah, I want you to play this. I want you to go ahead and cue it up real quick. I want you to cue it up real quick. I want you to cue it up. Don't judge me. I'm being an asshole right now.
So he's not letting me see what it is.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be real mad at this.
I love you, Kelly. I love you, Kelly. I love you. This is not about you. This is not about you. This is really about August. This is really about August right now. You know what I mean? Because he wanted to run off his mouth. Originally done by Bobby Womack, redone by KC. If you think you know me now.
I was fine with this one.
Oh, you like this?
No, I know you was.
This wasn't on my list. I like this one because KC
killed this.
I said it was on your list. I said the only person that could remake this song was KC.
No, it wasn't on my list.
When
I like it.
Outside.
Okay, it wasn't on my list.
I think we talked about pre-production. That's what happened.
Right.
Yeah,
I was saying that if somebody had to remake it,
right.
KC was the only person I wanted to hear. KC was the only one that was going to put that Bobby well.
Of course, y'all do that.
Should've told my.
I mean, you think about all the singers that's out right
talk
now.
About this woman I have.
Nobody could sing this song
She's
and give it
always complaining
the
about the
correct
things she
feeling.
got
That's
to.
true.
And the things a girl has got to.
Like even Anthony Hamilton, who I
I'll let you
love,
know.
has that good southern
Can't
voice.
be in two places at one time.
No, this is definitely
If you think you're lonely
made for
now.
him. Wait until the night.
Yeah. Wait until tonight.
Jada.
Oh yeah, wait till night. Yeah, baby.
This nigga's having an out-of-body experience. Had to cut that shit off. He having a whole out-of-body experience.
I'm getting hot as shit.
He's thinking about leaving a motherfucker like, you think you're lonely now? Oh man. All right.
Is that number 5 on your list?
Let me get mine rolling. Yes. Number 5 on my list is the remake of Stevie Wonder's classic, Lately, by Jonas.
Oh yes.
And they did it live. You notice they never really recorded this. They just took the
that
live.
Was from the what's the name? That was from the Uptown.
And they put the shit on the album.
MTV show.
Yeah, they put it on the album. Unplugged, Joe. That shit funny. Damn.
Uptown Unplugged.
I got this on my slow jam, Jones. This is my shit right here.
All of your feelings.
Don't hate. Don't hate. Shit, don't hate.
This is my shit.
Because this is what Will was feeling like.
Every time I hear this version, I think of when it was on Martin. Martin came out. Kissing. JoJo, sing me a verse.
But when JoJo do this right here, when JoJo
hit the note. Yo.
Go. Oh shit! You be like, whoa.
Like seriously?
The crowd didn't even know what song it was gonna be at first.
Think of Jodeci is all you ever really need is
the rest of them niggas, but somebody had to make the beats.
Yeah. Play music. That was the band.
Just feeling. Yeah, they was the band. The Diary of the Mad Band.
And that bloodline, shit. That whole bloodline can sing. Fuck it. You know what's the name of their cousin?
They came up in the church. They came up in the church.
Well, look. KC, when he was little, was leader of a church group. And everybody else in the group was adults.
Alright, and my number 4 is a remake of Renee and Angela's,
which is one of my favorites.
My First Love by Kiki Wyatt and the Vine. Kiki Wyatt, that's a crazy ass light skinned woman that could sing her ass off. And you know what? She got 10 kids.
She be popping out.
3 husbands.
No, by 3 husbands. That box is, that must be one that she probably got. Top,
that snapback.
She got top 10 box on Earth. I'm trying to tell you, there's something top 5 boxes on the planet. Something got to be up with that dog. Cause she, no matter what, I remember one time.
I had this conversation.
She looked like a bag of laundry one time. Like she just wasn't shaped well at all. But for some reason, it was just like it was like it was. I'm looking, I'm like, damn. But for something about.
Did we have this conversation?
Probably did.
What's the conversation?
Crazy.
Huh? That's what it is.
Crazy pussy. Halle Berry.
Oh man. I just don't think it's gonna be hard for me to find if she number 5 on the top 5 box.
Not only is she crazy, but when she was with the second husband, they had that R&B Wives TV show, R&B Divas or whatever.
Yeah,
she was so self-conscious.
Yes,
she wouldn't go anywhere without her husband. Mind you, y'all got a million kids together.
Yep.
But I'm like, it's supposed to be a girls' night out.
On his ass to keep him from slinging that dick anywhere else.
Exactly.
That's what that
was like, you know
about.
what?
We gonna just say the truth or whatnot that she got crazy, but she's a nympho. You got 10 kids or whatnot, and you sing love songs and your voice all that, and you got your ass fat. You like dick. You like a whole lot of dick. And you're married 3 times, and I'm pretty sure in between that you like a lot of dick.
And no condoms.
And no condom. Raw dick.
But see
me, Kiki Wyatt, you know what the funny thing about it, even when I was in high school, Kiki Wyatt scared me because she was one of them females that seemed like she was attainable. You know what I'm saying? Like you run into her somewhere and as she got thicker, she became my speed. I was like, oh shit, I don't even want to be outside. She around and whatnot, scooping nigga up, and next thing I know I'll be in the Kiki dungeon. My number 3, it might be the best remake of all times because it's one of the best songs of all time. You know what I'm saying? And it is a remake of Lady, Big Breasted Dolly Parton by lovely sister Whitney.
You saw I was on the list. You said I was on the list. I just was like,
Yo, when this shit was out, what? Yo, Whitney was different.
Yo,
Whitney was different. When this shit came out,
that was pregnant Whitney.
Oh my god, this shit.
She has the purest voice.
She does.
She has the purest voice.
Rest in peace, Whitney.
It's crazy. I heard this song when I was young from Dolly Parton.
Right.
From a movie that she had, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Right.
I didn't know she let this song out in the 60s.
Yeah.
I didn't know, watching something on Whitney, they talked about the origins of the song. I didn't know this song came out in the 60s.
You know how they say that certain songs had radio play that was stronger than the radio station itself? This song, I remember hearing this song 5 times in 25 minutes. And I'm not bullshitting at all. Commercials and everything. They played this song, left, and then came back and played the song again. I said, are you fucking kidding me, dawg? Oh, we just shift change my ass, nigga. You got that Whitney Houston song on there 900 times. I said, this is ridiculous. My number 2.
That song
I didn't even know was a remake. I was today years old when I found out this was a fucking remake.
Today years old?
Maybe slavery.
Huh?
Today's year old?
Today year old, man. It is A Woman's Work by Maxwell, which was originally done by Kate Bush.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. First and foremost, I can't. This song right here.
Play the original.
Can I just hear a little bit of this?
No.
Oh shit.
We know what Maxwell sound like.
This is that shit.
God damn.
This is that shit.
Hold on, just give me about 10 seconds of the Maxwell situation. I just shit. All right, can I get the first bar? Let me get the first bar. I know.
I'm not hating. I didn't know it was a remix, so I would like to hear.
It's not remix.
That's because she did something nasty to somebody that she don't like no more.
Nope, not at all.
Really? You ain't never done nothing nasty to this? Oh my god.
Hey yo, I got head with jelly beans off this motherfucking song.
Silk.
Yo.
Silk.
No, real shit. I got head with she had jelly beans in the mouth.
Hold up. Oh shit, Kate Bush. Wait a fucking minute.
What?
That's Kate Bush.
Who's Kate Bush?
The one that wrote it.
So
this fucking
shit, yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I can hear the difference.
She almost sounded like an animal for a second.
Okay. Wow. Yo. He came and put the soul in it though. He switched the words up a little bit.
He put that soul. No, the words are he added more. He added a couple.
Let me see the
more
breakdown. Let me see.
Just
hoping, but I can't stop.
1988.
Big shout out to fucking Kate Bush. Okay. Big shout out to Kate Bush for that one. Jesus Christ. And that has been. No, that is not.
One?
That was my number one. Come on.
Two.
My number one should be everybody's fucking number one, which I don't even understand how y'all even let this
there
happen.
was a couple Jones I fucked around.
Come on, man.
Oh,
like,
Lord.
Like when she came out here. Oh shit. Come on, like we didn't know. Come on.
One time.
Classic Roberta Flack remake.
2 times.
By Lauryn Hill. Killing Me Softly. This song. Telling my whole. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Kate Bush is playing the piano in their song.
Oh, she's playing the piano too?
Mm-hmm.
Kate Bush might be the shit. Man, look up Kate Bush. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh shit. My girl. One time. Oh shit. Come on.
Oh my god. This was my sophomore year.
What?
Really? Mm-hmm. This was my 8th grade year in 8th grade.
This was 11th grade. I just moved to Jersey.
And lit.
When I say
is this one of the best albums ever of all time? This is one of the best musical albums ever.
I lived in Earp Hall.
I used to live in Earp.
Every floor you came after they co-ed. It was always all women when I was there.
Oh, damn sure wasn't all women when I was there.
Listen.
Damn sure wasn't all guys either.
Every
whole lot of mingling. Go ahead.
Every floor.
Right.
Was playing. Somebody on the floor.
Wow.
Was playing their CD.
That fucking CD. That 1996 The Score CD might be one of the most complete albums ever put together. Yo, that is a great fucking album.
That was one of the first CDs I bought. Remember I told you my very first check job, Wendy's in Jersey. My very first check.
Yeah.
I grabbed a Randy Moss jersey, a Chris Carter jersey, a 3-disc CD player. I grabbed the Fugees. I grabbed the Woo. In the 36 chambers.
Right. Yeah, I know you grabbed the Coming too. The Coming was on it that we bust around. The Coming, yep.
The Nutty Professor soundtrack.
Yo, you got all the shit.
Alright.
How much was this fucking check, nigga? He ran through the whole check.
But you got, and I really did.
Yeah, I know.
I really fucking did.
Right,
but
right.
I had other money, but it was just because it was like my actual
That's
first
what I needed
check.
to get.
And it was like, you know what?
My essentials.
My music.
Yeah.
So I can run around and listen to my motherfucking music.
Yep.
I'm in a whole new place, whole new area. I don't want to be up here.
Right.
As long as I got my medication, I got my
You
music.
say my medication and my music. Yo, that was a great top 5. But I was actually kind of against it because I didn't want it to be stale. But Kelly Q kindly persuaded me, or no, she just said, fuck you, we doing it. I said, okay, whatever. So we did it.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers in the text and everything up last week. I was just
Plus, last week's episode, I said after we finished the top 5, that this week's top 5 was going to be the flip of our 5 favorite things.
And unlike Jada, Kelly Q likes to keep her promises.
I do what I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it.
Entanglement with August.
When I say,
Entanglement.
who's the master?
Damn right.
I say, who's...
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
Entanglement.
I'm going to make you want to watch that movie tonight.
Alright, so this leads me directly into the naked truth.
Naked.
I wanted to talk about something real quick. We'll get into the tales in the industry in a second.
You got your tail together.
Been talking a lot about lately the thought process of manifestation. And I want y'all to listen to this small tidbit because y'all that have listened to this podcast have been on the ride with me, us, since the beginning. Talk about a lot about manifestation because from now on, I am no longer wishing or asking for anything. Made up. This is where this podcast is going to go. We will make money off of this podcast. We will be successful. This podcast will be a household name. And guess what? We gunning for the top slot. That's just what it is. So we're going to continue to move accordingly. The way that this works is that the reason why I mentioned this is because a couple of episodes ago I said something being funny about Bluechew. I said, you know what? We need an endorsement for Bluechew. Yeah. Right after that happened, I went upstairs and sent an email to Bluechew people. And guess what? They contacted me back and said, you know, we normally don't do this. We like your style. We'll come up with some sort of promo code to get you in the mix with it. Manifestation, people. You know what I'm saying? You just have to believe that it is what it is.
And take the steps to make it happen.
Just take the steps to make it happen. Like, because after a while, there's only but so much you can do, wish, ask, or even pray for.
It won't come to you.
Mustard seed.
Yep. You have to do it. You gotta move. Being, not even to quote what I heard from Royce the 5'9", again, it's another quote from Royce, but he probably said it to somebody else. Being enlightened is no longer enough. You must apply.
How do you put it?
You know what I'm saying? Being understanding is no longer enough. You must do. So you cannot sit back and say, I know. But then if I ask you if you did, you said, oh, I will. No, you won't. You have to do it. So therefore, those are the steps that are taken forward. So for those that are not along with the ride as of right now, I highly suggest you get on board. Because we moving forward.
You better get your transparency.
Especially when I start hiring around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hiring interns and people of that sort and all different types of people. You want to say something, Kelly? Yeah, what you want to say?
A friend of mine's texted me today.
Right.
She normally does not text me. She normally calls me.
Right.
This text came out of random.
Right.
And it was just a clip of something that she sent me.
Right.
But it ties into everything that you just said. So it's a scripture from the Bible, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. And I just didn't understand. I understood why she sent it to me, but I didn't understand why she sent it to me.
Right.
Until you said what you said. It ties right in.
There we go. Manifestation. It is what it is. Hold on tight, folks. Hold on tight.
For the ride.
Just hold on. We're coming home. Oh, yeah.
This ride might get a little bumpy, girl, so hold on.
And that has been the naked truth. Here we go.
I know what you're asking yourself. The answer is yes. I have a nickname for my penis. It's called the Octagon. But I also nickname my testes. My left one is James Westfall, and my right one is Dr. Kenneth Noisewater. If you ladies play your cards right, you just might get to meet the whole gang.
And now is the time for Tales from the Industry, featuring R.Ride. What you got for me, Dave?
Are you scared? I don't know. I'm scared today. I'm normally not scared.
Right.
I am scared today.
Because this nigga,
nervous.
you got a couple of them slushies. This nigga.
Listen, I only had the one cup.
Oh, all right.
That was the.
Don't choke.
Choke on the mic.
I don't do that.
Oh, no. Jesus.
Yes. What's interesting is, I'm not going to tell a Orthodox story.
What are they ever Orthodox? But go ahead.
Yeah. Again, hands to the front. I am Hendrix.
Right.
I want people to realize what's still going on in the world. Last night there was a show in Atlanta. There was a show in Chicago. Last weekend there was 2 shows in Atlanta, one in Virginia. Actually, there was a show in Virginia last night. Well, it's Chicago. Show. Male exotic shows, performances, and and I'm gonna be honest. Ain't no motherfucking way on the God's green earth that social distancing is going on at a male exotic show. Yeah. I've been at the fucking strip club because I had to keep an eye on shit. Fortunately, she didn't open this weekend because of other issues. But for 2 weeks.
Right.
So I've, and I've been in there masked up. I'm gonna take glass off. I don't think people are understanding. I understand we want to have live entertainment. I know we miss being around our friends, our usual, and then in the game, we become a family.
Right.
So I know I miss some of my bros and my sisters and and my family members. But COVID is still going around, and that shit is still fucking super real. These fucking numbers is going up too fucking crazy for y'all idiots to be breaking your neck out for some entertainment.
Right.
Or which for the entertainers. And I understand because hey, I'm not getting none of that money, and we don't get no unemployment check. Although there is a way, and some of y'all motherfuckers have fought on, most have it. But there is a way, especially if you are licensed and you're legitimate. Yeah. You can. You could have been, and I haven't. My license is not up to date, so I haven't even touched it because I don't want no fraud.
I wait till I find.
I don't want any. I don't want to deal with any bad karma. I don't want no bad karma.
Right.
As Kelly was speaking about earlier with the cleansing out the bad issues, the shit that we, trying to make amends with. Not so much for anybody else.
Right.
Because it ain't about them.
Yeah.
It is about them, but it really ain't.
You're right.
Because for us to move forward,
you gotta forgive yourself.
And those are demons I fought in myself. I know my usual younger self, man, I've been breaking my neck to be at every one of these fucking shows. I gotta get that money. And I know with certain entertainers that are in that aspect and that mindset. Listen, man, y'all gotta be smarter about your life and your health. You know what I mean? Those, whether in your household or just, but even more yourself, man. You got. People always tell me I gotta take care of myself because I don't take care of myself. But as Leos, we don't always take care of ourselves. We take care of our surroundings.
That's what I was saying last week.
We don't take care of ourselves. Right. I don't. People are like, yo, bro, take care of yourself. Yeah, okay. You know what the fuck is gonna happen. I'm not. I'm gonna make sure my kids is good. I'm gonna make sure my queen is good. I'm gonna make sure my mama good. Right. Hell, I'll fuck around, make sure my pets is good before the fuck I am at time. And it ain't intentional. It's just that's how I was taught to be.
Your mental.
Right.
Those in the business, please be smart, man. Please be smart. Please be smart. Like, I love to be back out entertaining. Hell, again, our birthdays is in 13 days. And I usually was suspecting to throw a big, and you remember my all-white birthday show from a couple years. You came through security.
I'm about to tell one of your birthday stories. Don't let me tell that.
Listen, I would love to be, able to be out there.
Right.
But because of the state of the world, because of the state of the world and the reality of how serious this is and what's going on, a black ass ain't performing no motherfucking where.
Yeah.
Now, those who set up OnlyFans page and can keep it popping because his males have been doing it and get paid by Cash App and Zelle and anything else, man, do that. But all this interaction, I saw a dude last week at Sable's tipping one of the female dancers, and I'm not gonna mention her name. She got naked, and this motherfucker is all up in. I mean, she on stage and he all up on rubbing it, and I'm sitting there, I'm cringing. I'm in the corner cringing as he rubbing dollars on a bus. Like, Corona nigga, you ain't got no gloves. Your mask under your neck. You fuck around and play it.
It's real.
Like, the Corona probably on the dollars in the pussy. Like, what the fuck?
Yo,
like,
real.
it's
Understood.
Be smart, people, man. Be fuck. Think about more than just today, the next half an hour, the next hour, or tomorrow.
Right.
Can we think about today, 2021? We need you to be here today, 2021.
You know,
I agree.
I spent since Wednesday, you might as well say, Tuesday, Wednesday at the hospital with the missus. Unfortunately, you know, her COVID tests both came up negative.
Amen.
You know, so she's good. But she has a sister, or cousin who basically she was raised with, who's fighting for her life in a whole nother fucking hospital. Her daughter is asymptomatic.
Right.
So, it came from her daughter's boyfriend who happened to come visiting from California.
Oh, shit.
So her daughter, it didn't affect her, but it ended up passing it to her fucking mother.
Jeez.
Man, people be smart. That's all. I love the industry. I love the business.
Right.
I've been in it. I've been in it almost 24 years.
Right.
But guess what? Entertaining.
Yeah.
Physically entertaining out in public.
Right.
For however much money is not worth my life.
Not worth your
my
life.
health or the health of my home.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, and that's
real shit.
That's this week's tales from the industry.
That is this week's tales from the industry, and thank you for that. It was like a PSA.
Yeah.
Public.
We back to this.
Entanglement.
This was funny. This was
Entanglement.
Funny. This I knew this episode was gonna be goofy, but it was goofy.
Entanglement. Entanglement.
Oh my.
Entanglement.
Y'all
with
goofy
August.
Oh
shit, son.
So
wait a minute.
Yo.
He was a break from the norm.
This was
a break from the norm.
Break from the monotony.
Y'all not.
Entanglement.
Y'all not gonna make Summertime a song of foreshadowment for this man.
Fix it.
Oh my gosh.
That was August. That was August screaming, Jada, don't try to fix it. You better not. You know what? I'm through with you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
through with you like he was through with you.
But
you're going back to him. Don't come back to me.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, right?
No more entanglement.
Here's the funny thing, right?
And when I'm saying that, he was back.
This is a song. This is the song by the husband called "Summertime," but she was fucking with somebody named August, and that.
What's sex
August.
Every
Summertime.
time somebody asks
August.
him a date,
Summertime. Yeah, that's listen. Stop dragging my man Will. Will, is you a stand-up nigga, Jada?
No, Will. I salute Will, especially the way he took that.
Will,
most of us would never ever
we
do
never
that.
found out about it. Cheers to you.
Well, Will is that dude.
You weren't messy.
He wasn't. But let me give a shout out once again to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, Anchor, Home team listeners. Catch up, and the YouTube viewers, I almost forgot. The YouTube viewers. Y'all out there. Hello, how are you?
Check it out.
Bluechew.
I want to give a shout out to, let me do, oh yeah, Bluechew too. What? Bluechew. Get to, matter of fact, remember, go to chewitdoit.com /KnowItAll /.
I like that.
Man, when you want to do it, get your Bluechew. When you want to do, get your Bluechew.
What color my word today?
What you want to do, get your Bluechew.
They coming up with
I got another song for you.
I know. Yo, check us out on Instagram, Mr. _KnowItAll. fan page on Facebook. It's Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. And like I always say, please send us your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to Mr. KnowItAllPod@gmail.com.
Dickhead.
Matter of fact, now that Bluechew is a sponsor,
Yeah.
for those that experience what Bluechew is about, and y'all use that promo code, send us a story over about what y'all went through with the Bluechew, how you gave it to the old lady like you wanted to in the wheel.
Hit it with the
We got it.
That's that Bluechew gonna have him like.
If you do that, y'all, we got a nice little care package for you. The merch is coming and whatnot. You see, I switched up the colors today. I got them in mass bulk coming sometime soon.
You got a V-neck.
Huh?
You got a V-neck.
You got a V-neck too.
Oh, yeah, I do. I think I wore a crew over here and shit.
What is she talking about?
I thought I was almost starting to choke.
Yo. But it's been fun. On behalf of myself, Mr. Know-It-All.
Yes, indeed.
This guy.
Hendrix.
The diva.
Thank you. Continue to watch, continue to listen, continue to tune in, you mother.
But you cannot forget.
That's 13 days till our birthday.
Yeah,
always. But you must remember.
It's 13 days till our birthday.
Besides that, you must always remember.
International holiday at 13 days, bitch.
That shit the fuck up.
Hater.
Oh man.
Turn up.
Cut that shit the fuck off. Hold up.
And we got another 3 hours.
Amen.
Yep.
What we get?
238. That seems like our round park figure because that was pretty much what it was last week. Let me see.
Trent.
Y'all want to know something crazy?
What's that?
For the first time, I went to Willow Grove yesterday by myself. But before I went, was the first time I actually had reservations about going somewhere by myself.
Oh yeah?
Oh, I just want to go eat? Or?
No, I went to go shopping.